A very good evening to all our viewers and welcome to DP World ILT20 Development Tournament, and we are all set for match number 5. We are live here in Dubai. It is going to be ILT20 Pearls taking on Dubai Capitals Development Team. Well, this is going to be an interesting battle, and we'll just have a look at the participating teams. Dubai Capitals, Desert Vipers, ILT20 Marvels, Gulf Giants, ILT20 Pearls and ILT20 Thunderbolts. Right, and there's the weather report for you, and it's a bit cooler compared to yesterday. It's 32 degrees Celsius here in Dubai, and the forecast, well, no surprises. It is very clear here and perfect conditions for a day of cricket. And that is the fixtures for you. It is the first games. It's going to be Pearls versus Capitals, and after that, it's going to be Vipers taking on Thunderbolts. So it's going to be an action-packed day of cricket. Right, then there are two squads, and starting off with the Dubai Capitals development team, it's going to be Raja Khan, Haider Ali, Farhan Khan, Khalid Shah, Mohammad Farooq, Omid Rahman, Junaid Afridi, Ali Abid, Mohammad Zohaib, Safir Tariq, Nasir Faraz, Ibrar Ahmed, Hafiz Almas. It's very talented side, and of course ILT20 Pearls, what a start they're having to their run. Aditya Shetty, Ali Shan Sharfu leading from the front, Rohan Mustafa, Kamran Atta, Asif Khan, Matiullah, Shahid Iqbal, Uzair Khan, the man of the match in the last game, Yasir Kaleem, Harshit Said, Shahrukh Ahmed, Usaid Amin, Mohammad Asif, Ethan and Prithvi. Right, then we don't have much time to waste, so let's head down in the middle where we have Shoaib, the two captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
It's toss time for the game between ILT20 Pearls and Dubai Capitals Development. I've got the two captains with me. For ILT20 Pearls, we've got Alishan Sharfu. For Dubai Capitals Development, we've got Khalid Shah. And on to my extreme left is our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. The home side is ILT20 Pearls. So Alishan, you'll flip the coin.
Heads.
Heads is the call. Loud and clear. Heads it is. So Khalid, congratulations on the toss. What do you want to do and why?
I'm going to bat first. Looking at the previous two games, team batting second has struggled a lot, especially under the lights. I'm very sure we have a quality bowling lineup, so keeping that thing in mind, I'm going to bat first.
What do you take from the previous game that you played?
See, the game is not over till the last ball, and that was the message which was conveyed to the team as well. And that was some of the positive things we have taken from it. We don't think about the negative things which happened in the last game.
Tell us any team changes?
So we have a couple of changes. Adib Usmani is in for Safir Tariq, and Omid Rahman is in for Akif. Thank God I remembered them.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Alishan, were you also looking to bat?
No, we wanted to change it up today, and we would have looked to bowl first because it's a different wicket today, and looks like it's going to play on better than yesterday. So we wanted to restrict them under as less as possible and then chase it later on.
You've got a good mix of talent in your side, some really experienced players and some young talent as well. So it's always promising to have a squad like that.
I think it's an ideal situation when you're in a team where you have enough blend of experience and good young talent. So we're just trying to work around as good as we can and trying to find the best combination.
You've got some really good talent. So is it a problem of too many to have in your side?
I mean, obviously only 11 can play and we can't play 15, but again, one game at a time, we look to pick the best 11 for that day, and we try to do that for today as well.
Team news?
Aditya Shetty misses out due to a niggle, so Asif Lara comes in for him.
All the best.
Thank you.
Right, so the news from the centre is that Dubai Capitals Development have won the toss and they have decided to bat first.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. So no hesitations, Khalid Shah, the captain of Dubai Capitals Development, winning the toss and batting first. Let's quickly have a look at the playing 11s. It's going to be Dubai Capitals with Omid Rahman, Mohammad Usmani behind the gloves, Mayank, Khalid Shah, the skipper, Mohammad Zohaib, Junaid Afridi, Haider Ali, what a tremendous left-arm spinner, Farhan Khan, the speedster, Mohammad Farooq, Ibrar Ahmed and Hafiz Almas.
A very strong looking Dubai Capitals development side, and rightly electing to bat first. We've seen a lot of teams, maximum teams, just trying to bat first when they win the toss, and I think it has been the majority of the teams. I think Shoaib thinks that all the teams, we are not sure yet, but I just need to confirm if all the teams have won while defending. If that's the case, then well, it is a very good decision. Meanwhile, the lineup for the ILT Pearls team: Mohammad Asif, Alishan Sharafu, the captain, Rohan Mustafa, all the experience in the world, Asif Khan. They've got Yasir Kaleem, who will be keeping wickets. At the Kamran Atta also keeps wickets, so we'll have to confirm who the wicket keeper would be. Shahrukh Ahmed, very flamboyant, very dangerous, comes down the order. Matiullah Khan, and then the other bowlers to follow. So very strong batting lineup for the ILT Pearls team. Meanwhile, I think the Dubai Capitals development team is very balanced in their approach. The two umpires making their way to the middle. We've got umpire Kashif towards the left of the screen, and towards the right it's Shiju Sam. Match number 5 of the DP World ILT20 Development Tournament 2024, live from the ICC Academy Oval 2. This is the second edition of this tournament, and we've already had some cliffhangers, some nail-biters in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely, Rashid. A couple of close games initially in the first day. Close margins, as you say. And perfect conditions for a day of cricket. It's a bit of raise in the air, and it's certainly going to help the players in the middle. Right toss to win, I would say, by Captain Khalid Shah. And that has been the story throughout in this tournament, teams. Winning the toss, batting first, Khalid Shah, well, he had no hesitations. He was always wanting to bat first. But mind you, Rashid, we are playing on a new, fresh wicket today. So, might play a few tricks here.
Yeah, it's important that they look at how the wicket is playing, get used to the conditions first. Batting first on a new track is not always advisable, but with the way the things have gone in the tournament so far, teams winning the toss, electing to bat first and going on to win the games, I think that's that might be playing in Khalid Shah's mind to elect to bat first.
And also we have seen teams batting first, put the runs on the board, and when later on in the innings, under the lights, the ball tends to move around. There's a bit of turn, there's purchase for the spinners. So a pleasing captain in the middle, Khalid Shah, and another very talented batter to his right.
Yeah, Mayank Chaudhary alongside Khalid Shah, left-hand, right-hand combination. This is good. They would want to make sure that they don't give anything away. We've got the two umpires, the two batters ready to go. We'll have to see who's going to be starting proceedings with the ball for the ILT Pearls team.
Well, no surprises. I think it's going to be Matiullah Khan, who started off his proceedings even in the previous encounter. It was magnificent. He couldn't really complete his quota of 4 overs. He bowled 3.2, gave away just the 15 runs and picked up early 2 wickets. And there you go, another talented batter on your screen, Mayank Chaudhary. 2 explosive batters, and they would certainly want to give a good and a flying start to the team. Pretty early as of now to read those stats at the moment.
Yeah, Matiullah is very talented. He's got that ability to swing the ball both ways, but primarily takes it away from the right-hander. And he's already picked up 2 wickets, the best of 2 for 16 in the tournament. Featuring in the ILT20 Pearls team in this edition of the DP World ILT20 Tournament, Development Tournament 2024. This is the second edition. And we've already seen scores of around about 140, 150 being defended on this ground on a different pitch, mind you. And with the change coming in today, we might see different results. But I think, in my opinion, the ILT20 Pearls team have a very strong batting lineup. They tilt towards that side, which is why I think anything under 160, 170, it's not going to be very easy to defend, and we might see a different result for the very first time in this tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. Matiullah is almost set. We're ready to go. Seconds away from this crucial encounter. Two very talented sides. They've got some star players. What a phenomenal run these two teams are having. They both have started off with a winning start. There you go, Rohan Mustafa, thinking player. They had a great game, even in the previous encounter.
Yes, he's the top form. Has had a very good season so far. But I think he needs to just figure out something about his bowling. Wasn't very successful with that in the last game, but with the bat in hand, he was very dangerous. Plays the call from umpire Kashif at the first delivery coming up. Mayank to take strike against Matiullah Khan. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Just having a feel of the wicket. Getting bat on ball, Mayank Chaudhary.
Yeah, cautious start here from Mayank, and this is what we'll see from the speedster Matiullah. Lately, we have seen Rashid is generating a lot of pace, and I think he's worked on his action, he's worked on his run-up, and overall, he's really improved, and he's certainly become an asset to his team.
Well, yes, I think he's really worked hard on his fitness. Looks in a lot of rhythm now, Matiullah Khan, and he's one bowler who can go on to complete his quota 4 overs in one stretch, even in testing warm, humid conditions. And that tells you that as a fast bowler, you always need fitness. And he's been working really hard on his fitness.
Yeah, one thing is for sure, he is very fit, Rashid. You can see he had a bit of weight early on when he started off his domestic career, but then I think the management and the coaches and the staff, they've worked really hard. They've given time to this young lad, and he has really improved overall.
Well, there is a bit of hold up out there. Not sure what the reason is, but at the moment there's nothing on the board. Only one delivery bowled so far. Oh, it's the impact, the super sub that has been signaled by the umpire. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to clarify, and it wasn't probably communicated early on, which is why there's a bit of hold up. Mayank might be the super sub in this game for the Dubai Capitals development team. Right then, back to live action. Matiullah to start once again. Well, that's a good delivery. Getting that extra bit of bounce. That's nicely guided towards deep third. Mayank gets off the mark, so does the Dubai Capitals development team. 1 run on the board after 2 deliveries.
Yeah, this is a very good start from Matiullah, just adjusting his length, bowling a little shorter. And that ball hurrying on to the batter, it's just skidded off the wicket. So that is a good sign on this fresh wicket. Mind you, it is a new track we're playing on. So it's going to be very interesting how this wicket behaves, especially in the first power play.
We saw that in the previous games with the other wicket we were playing on. The faster bowlers were getting a lot of purchase. We saw yesterday was some phenomenal bowling from Farhan Khan. Uzairman was bowling well. And we saw Hazrat Luqman firing in, just to name a few. There were a lot more bowlers who did so well. Khalid Shah to take strike for the first time. Left hand, right hand combination. There will be a change in the field as well. It's been all done now. Matiullah steaming in. Oh, that's a good delivery. And nicely tucked towards the onside by Khalid Shah. Normally he likes a lot of width and likes to open up, but since he's been made captain of the side, there's a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, so he'll probably just take his time and get settled down, not lose his wicket early on.
And also he is one of the main lead scorers of the side. Usually he does give a good start to your team. So, and we have seen usually, even in the first couple of balls when he comes on to face, he comes down the track. That is one thing he's avoiding now. Brilliant delivery. Perfect length here. And they are in no rush at the moment, these two batters.
Yeah, that was a good delivery and nicely just stuck towards the onside. And towards the offside rather, and they pick up a quick single. Good communication as well between the two. They're just trying to replay how the Pearls ILT20 side played in their first game. They're making sure that they kept rotation going on, even though they didn't get too many boundaries in. That's a fuller length delivery. I think Khalid Shah has missed out. Trying to go across the line, should have gone through the covers.
Yeah, absolutely right, Rashid. I think he's just trying to go cross. He should have tried to play a little straighter. I think there was a bit of movement, late movement inwards towards Khalid Shah, and that was the undoing of him. So a decent start from Matiullah. No boundaries conceded. Quite start here for team Dubai Capitals.
A very sedate start here for Dubai Capitals development side. Taking their time, rightly so. New wicket, get used to the conditions. Oh, this is a good shot. That's a brilliant shot off the back foot from Khalid Shah. We're talking about how he enjoys width, and that was provided to him, and he's dispatched that for the first boundary.
Well, this is going to give him a lot of confidence. It was a touch shot from Matiullah. And that is a fan code 4 moment. What a brilliant looking shot by Khalid Shah. Just waiting for the delivery, finding the gap and getting his first boundary of this innings. 1 over gone, 7 for no loss.
That's selection. That's under. Batter, bowling right arm over. Sorry, क्या नाम है? अली? Right, 50 seconds. ये सब किसकी जगह है?
No surprises, it's going to be Shahid Iqbal Bhuta. He had a brilliant outing last night, picked up 3 important wickets in a span of 4 overs and gave 38 runs. A bit expensive, I would say, but then did pick up early wickets for his team.
Starts off with a wayward delivery way down the leg side. Easy decision there for Shiju Sam. And he'll have to re-bowl that.
One thing is quite certain, Rashid, I would say there is something for the bowlers. It is a fresh track, but we can see there's a lot of carry on the surface. The ball is just kicking off and in no time going into the hands of the keeper.
Yeah, we've seen back of length deliveries really troubling the batters in previous occasions as well. Just want to see how much of that bounce is reliable. Off the pads this time. Was there to be hit for Mayank. I think he's missed out. Should be furious with himself. He is.
Yeah, getting a touch too late here, Mayank Chaudhary. It was there to be hit. It was drifting towards the pads. And all he had to do is just get a little bit of bat and a trickle towards the boundary. But good job done behind the stumps.
The fielding overall, I think, the whole tournament has been brilliant. Everybody putting in 100%. And that's what you want to see. Some good fielding. Some good cricket all around. Slip in place. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a very good delivery. And the finger goes up. That was a straightforward decision for Shiju Sam. Very good delivery from Shahid. And Mayank Chaudhary, he's the first man to get out and playing across the line.
What a brilliant start here from ILT20 Pearls. Bang on the money. Shahid going full. A touch of movement inwards towards and playing across the line, Mayank. Not the right sort selection. And he's got his first wicket. Not a very good start for Mayank Chaudhary. Couldn't really get going in the previous innings and today also getting out cheaply. Score is 8 for 1.
आपको मारा सामने से 110 मीटर Bhuta, I never give that out unless somebody everyone was appealing upon
New man in is Junaid Afridi. He's been promoted up the order after his heroics in the previous game for the Dubai Capitals development team. Got to 48, was very unlucky not to complete his half century, was run out on 48 of 35 deliveries. Took them out of trouble. Oh, Shahid Iqbal bowls it way down the leg side. And that'll be another wide. Not the right kind of delivery to a new man. You would want to bowl as straight as possible. Force him to play.
Yeah, I think once again he was trying to go for the glory delivery, trying to target the stumps, trying to get the ball in. And look at that effort behind the stumps. He's doing a brilliant job, the keeper. Excellent start here from ILT20 Pearls.
Yeah, Kamran Natta keeping wickets today. He's a superb character. Great cricketer. We'll see him with the bat as well. Very, very talented. That's a better delivery. That's where you need to be. The previous delivery, even the length wasn't right. It was just too short for my liking. You'd want to target the stumps, which is where I said you have to force the batter to play the first few deliveries.
Yeah, and also if you see the comparison, Rashid, to that LBW and Mayank Chaudhary, it was quite a similar delivery where he went across the line. But at this occasion, Junaid Afridi showing the full face of the bat. Perfect technique, I would say.
And that's what you need to do. Make sure that your technique is right early on with the ball swinging in the air. That's a low full toss and nicely played, but straight to the fielder. He's missed out on a low full toss, but that's what happens when you're new to the crease. And we saw in the previous game as well, Junaid Afridi took his time, and once he got settled down, he made sure that he got the runs, the important runs for the team.
He came out to bat at number 4 position, so he's been promoted. He's come out at a very crucial position, an important position, I would say, in a batting order, number 3. And Junaid Afridi, well, I think he's got plenty of time to settle in. No such movement as of now in this wicket. Pretty decent start here. Nicely played towards third man. And Junaid will open his account with a single.
Nicely done, so that'll take all the pressure away. The butterflies in his stomach will go away after that first single. He's on 1 of 3. He's got his captain at the other end who's on 5 of 3 deliveries. So as long as Khalid Shah is out there, the ILT20 Pearls team would want to see his back as soon as possible, because he's one man who can change, who can turn the game on its head. He can be very dangerous if he settles down. So try to get his wicket as early as possible. And for that, they'll need to make sure that they have fielders in catching positions and they don't give him any width. That will be key. Get him frustrated somehow. And in doing so, he might play a false shot. Oh, that's a fabulous delivery. That's a mighty good delivery from Shahid Iqbal. And what a good over it's been. He's managed to pick up a wicket and give away just 3 in that first over. And finishes it off with that beauty. Magnificent from Shahid Iqbal Bhutta. 2 overs done, it's 10 for 1. Well, that's the lineup for the Dubai Capitals development team. They've got a very strong bowling lineup. We can see Farhan Khan, Mohammad Farooq, Ibrar Ahmed, all of them very talented. And at the moment, after losing a wicket, they're trying to put up a partnership with the bat first. Junaid Khan Afridi, he's on 1 of 3. A very key player in this lineup. Was amongst the runs in the first game as well. Alongside him, Khalid Shah and Mathiullah for the ILT20 Pearls team to continue. Nicely clipped towards the onside, and they'll pick up a single. And more importantly, I think Junaid is doing the right thing. He's trying to give strike to Khalid Shah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the right approach. We know Khalid Shah, how explosive and dangerous he could be in the first 6 overs. And Junaid Afridi, well, he's one of those batters who can shift gears at any point he wants to. can hit those sixes, he can rotate strike. So right call by Junaid Afridi. Smart cricket, I would say.
Yeah, intelligent, sensible. That's what Khalid Shah needs to be as well. Now that he's seen one wicket fall in front of him, make sure that you don't give them any more wickets. If you have wickets intact, you can get your runs towards the end as well. Or tries to go for that big shot, doesn't connect. I think it was a touch late on that as well. Swing and a miss for him.
Yeah, touch late, and I think he just went too hard at it. And that is the reason he just couldn't connect it. It was in the slot, it was a little fuller. And I think Khalid Shah has missed out an opportunity.
And also, I think he was trying to go across the line, not trying to go through the line, which is where he was beaten. And that's something that can be very dangerous for you early on in your innings. If you haven't really got your eye in, you can get that top edge, and that might bring them another wicket. Low full toss, and I think Khalid Shah has missed out. That was an opportunity there.
Yeah, two loose deliveries, I would say, by Matullah. First one, it was in the slot, and now trying to go for that glory in-swinger coming in towards the left-hander. And look at that way he's standing, Rashid. He's taken the off-stump guard, and I think that is the reason Matullah was trying to target his pads and get his LBW in his favour.
Well, looks like they've got a plan against him. They're not giving him any width, which is why he'll probably bowl as straight as possible. And Khalid might have realised that as well, and which is why we saw in the previous delivery, he was trying to go across the line. Oh, trying to be too straight. And that one is on the pads. Nicely clipped towards final leg for a boundary.
Easy pickings for Khalid Shah. Too short. Khalid Shah was in a very good position, and he's placed it to perfection. That is a fan code 4 for you. That is certainly going to release some nerves and tension for Khalid Shah. Started off a little shakily, I would say, here today, Rashid.
Yeah, he was just a bit tentative. And I think after losing Mayank, he's been even more cautious. But that's not the way Khalid Shah plays. He's going to go back to his natural game. That's a better delivery. That's what he probably wanted to do in the previous delivery as well. Just got new batter in. Zoeb Khan comes in at number 4, keeping the left hand right hand combination going for the Dubai Capitals development team. Was very unlucky, got out on the very first delivery he faced in his previous outing, but opportunity for him to redeem himself. But he'll be up against Uzair Khan, who's been superb in this tournament, picking up wickets at will and giving his team breakthroughs when required. Look at that, nicely bowled outside off stump, and Zoeb Khan lets that one pass by. Will be the end of over number 5, a successful over for Uzair Khan and team. It's 29 for 2 after 5.
Brilliant start here from ILT20 Pearls. Couple of wickets already picked up in the power play. Wave a delivery once again. Struggling times here. That's not the first time we're seeing Shahid Bhutta just drifting towards the leg side. And easy decision for the umpire. Starts off with this over with a wide.
The extras is something that they'll need to control. And we've seen Shahid Bhutta struggling today. But what an effort that behind the stumps. Kamran Natta has been fabulous. Shahid Bhutta once again, last over of the power play. That's been played nicely. I think he's got a hang of that. That'll go all the way for a maximum. What a good hit that from Junaid Khan Afridi.
Stand and deliver, they say. It was in the slot. And have a look at the flow of the bat. Terrific bat speed. And he's got plenty of bat on this one. Gorgeous looking stroke. And this shot is certainly going to give him a lot of confidence. So, not a good start here, I would say. Giving an extra and then being pumped for a maximum 7 runs on one delivery. Always going to put some extra pressure on you, Rashid.
Yeah, and we've got some international audience as well. The Sri Lankan team, the women's team, came out to practice in Oval 1 and they're watching the game as well. The coaches and everybody around. Meanwhile, that chip in the air, but over the fielder's head. They'll run away towards the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries here for Junaid Afridi.
Well, the footwork was so slick there for Junaid. Drifting towards the pass and just beautifully guiding it. And for a moment, we thought the fielder was in for a chance, but it was always going away from him. So wide, 6, and then a boundary. This could turn out to be the over which Dubai Development were looking for.
Yeah, the last over of the power play. Well, once again, down the leg side, another extra delivery to be bowled. This hasn't been a good over. This hasn't been a very good spell from Shahid. He's been struggling in this spell. Since the start, has been bowling a lot of deliveries down the leg side. And with this last power play over to go, I think Junaid has just decided that he's going to try and get some runs under the belt. They've lost a couple of wickets, so if they can finish on 50 runs with 2 wickets down after 6 overs, it will be balanced, the power play.
Beautifully bowled. Excellent delivery. This is some aggressive stuff coming in from Shahid Ali Bhutta.
Yeah, that was a very good delivery. Extra bit of bounce as well. Junaid trying to steer that towards that third region, but that extra bounce not allowing him to do so. Important dot ball from Shahid Bhutta. उसका नाम शायद इकबाल भुट्टा है, नहीं पता तो नहीं, वही बोल रहा, क्यों जरूरत है, शायद अली भुट्टा बोल रहे तो फिर पूछेंगे तुझे. Nicely played, straight to the fielder. They pick up a quick single. Harshit Seth with that fielding effort at covers.
Yeah, they've already got the runs which they were looking for in this over. So smart cricket, I would say, by Junaid. Not trying to go for the big shot. Good delivery though, just slowing his pace. An excellent bit of fielding. And that's the story so far in this tournament, Rashid. They've been spot on. Not only this team, all the teams overall. They've been simply exceptional in the fielding department.
Yeah, everybody putting in 100% in the field. Which is why we've seen some very good catches taken, some boundaries stopped. Ground fielding has been superb. A couple more deliveries to go in the power play over. Nicely bowled, well left there by Zoeb Khan, taking his time. Left that very confidently, didn't he?
Yeah, excellent leave. That was a brilliant delivery though. And look at where the keeper has collected that. Almost above his head high. So there is something for the bowlers. If you bowl in the right area, especially with the new ball. I think job well done by Junaid, specifically in this over. Getting his team back on track.
Yeah, Junaid did well early on. Couple of boundaries. There were a few extras to help them as well. But since then, I think Shahid has also made a good comeback. One more delivery to go. That's nicely bowled. Turns out to be a good over. This last one for the ILT20 Pearls team. At the end of 6 overs, it's 43 for 2. And the power play signaled by umpire Kashif there. And there's going to be a change in the bowling. Rohan Khan Mustafa will be coming in. Junaid on strike. That's nicely bowled and equally well played down the ground. That's been one feature of Junaid's batting so far, that he's made sure that he plays through the line. We haven't seen too many shots across the line.
Yeah, and that has been the key to his success in this tournament so far. He's playing on the merit, not trying to force the issue. Nicely bowled. And Zohaib, well, he knows Rohan Mustafa has been brought in for a purpose, and of course that is to pick up wickets. So rather be a little cautious against this man.
But needs to make sure that almost got that run out. Did he appeal for that? I think he hasn't. He's a brilliant sportsman, Rohan Mustafa. But Zohaib needs to make sure that he keeps rotating strike. Can't get bogged down. That's the first run for Mohammad Zohaib. He's off the mark with that single. It's 45 for 2 and a good over under progress by Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, Dubai Capital's development, they need to ensure one thing, that they don't lose wickets early now. They've already lost 2 early on the power play. We have seen teams nicely bowled, right on the money. We have seen teams keeping the wickets intact, and later on in the latter part of the stage, 6 to 5 overs, they go for those big hits. So idea is right here by both these batsmen, and this has been pumped down the ground. That is a ferocious hit. One bounce into the fence.
Yeah, some magnificent shot from Junaid. I think he was waiting for a delivery in the slot. A fan code 4. Plays it straight as an arrow over the bowler's head. And that's what I've enjoyed. He plays risk-free shots. He gets boundaries for himself and puts a lot of pressure on the bowlers. Keeps them thinking. That's a better delivery. Slower in the air from Rohan Mustafa and very sensibly drilled down the ground for a single to end the over. It's 50 for 2 after 7.
Well, going along nicely are Dubai Capital development at the moment. Junaid Afridi started off a little shakily, rather cautiously, and that was the right approach. Now he's getting it from the middle of the bat. 27 in 21 deliveries. He's playing a very good and handy knock for his team. And on the other end, Mohammad Zohaib, well, he can take a bit of time. There's still plenty of overs to go. Excellent delivery. Just rolling his wrist. Bowling a little slower, not offering any pace to Junaid Afridi. I think that's the right approach. Junaid Afridi is one of those batters who likes pace on the ball. Likes the short deliveries, fuller ones. Especially if you bowl anything short to him, very severe at the back foot. And I think it's the right time to be introducing my co-com as Rashid will take rest. And it's going to be Shoaib to be joining you. Welcome, Shoaib.
Thank you, Oves. 50 on the board at the clock of the 7th over. Uzair Khan, this is in the pads and flicked straight to the fielder Harshit. Brilliant catch and wicket number 3 down. Uzair Khan is on a roll.
This is some really smart bowling, just targeting the stumps, and Junaid Afridi, I think, was caught in two minds. And in the end, just lobbing it straight up in the air and a very good catch in the deep, judging it to perfection. And they've lost a very, very pricey wicket, and that too of this man. Mohammad Zohaib couldn't really get going. Has to go after one. 51 for 3. New man walks in, Ali Abid, another very talented batter on your screen, and an ideal situation for him. 51 on the board already, and still 12 overs to go after this, so plenty of time for him to get his eye in the middle. Couldn't really get going in the last encounter, just managed to score 13 odd runs in 17 deliveries. Well, it's a new day, it's a fresh wicket, and a new opportunity for this batter.
Yes, Ali Abid, he'll definitely want to score some runs and put on a show here for Dubai Capital's development. This is his opportunity to shine. But it's not going to be easy with this man bowling. Uzair Khan has been taking wickets in bulk. And that's what you expect from somebody as talented as Uzair Khan.
No, we cannot be both the directors only. Yes, everywhere we have to stop the match. I understand that, but we have to listen to them. Wait for the signal. The director, the TV one. No way, impossible. Yes, impossible. Yes, Kasam say impossible.
Ali Abid. Well, that's the wicket again. It's in the air. And a very, very good catch by Harshit Seth. Ali Abid, well, he's the super sub. He replaces Mayank in the team. So there you go, the super sub sign coming in from the umpire Shiju Sam.
Just inform me who is going on.
28 of 22 for Junaid Afridi, and the new man in joining him is Ali Abid. Beats the outside edge of the bat. That's a very good ball. Angling across Ali Abid, and he was beaten all ends up.
Well, this is a great start to the campaign for Uzair Khan, man of the match in the previous game, and once again putting up a show. He's finding the perfect length. He's getting hint of turn movement away from the right-handers, and he's asking a lot of questions to these batters. And now I think this is the right time, I would say, Shoaib, to put the pressure on the opponents. Picking up a wicket, you need to ensure you don't allow the single doubles. Yeah, there you go. Excellent stuff.
That was hit towards point by Ali Abid, just opening the face of the bat, and very well done by Rohan Mustafa, who ensures that he stops the ball. Good fielding side this. Shahrukh Sheikh on your screens, also a very agile fielder. Takes a single. Yes, you're right about those dot balls, and that opportunity always for them to now bounce back another wicket or two here will just put immense pressure on Dubai Capitals.
Yeah, quite certainly, and I think Dubai Capitals development, they'll take a learning out of this tournament. We have seen in the previous encounters, teams are losing wickets in clusters, especially in the first 10 overs. So they've already lost 3. Now they need to ensure they take this game at least till the 15th, 16th over and then try to go for those big hits. Mind you, they will get loose deliveries as well. So need to stay calm and composed. There you go. Excellent. Respecting the good deliveries. Not trying to force the issue. Nonetheless, a tremendous over once again by Uzair Khan. 8 overs gone, 52 for 3.
So Rohan Mustafa comes in to bowl. He bowls his overs really quick. We all know that. Rohan Mustafa does like to complete his overs and get done with. Starts off with a good delivery. Ali Abid. He is so important for Dubai Capitals development side in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, Shoaib. One of the backbones, they say Ali Abid will hold the key if they've got any chance to be scoring somewhere around 160, 165 from here onwards. Fuller delivery inside out. That has come right off the middle of the bat and has travelled for a distance. Magnificent shot.
Yeah, just making room for himself and then hitting that over extra cover. It's the shorter part of the boundary. And he's hit that cleanly for a maximum. 59 for 3. Good start to the over. Catch it is the call. It's taken. Rohan Mustafa redeems himself. And another wicket falls. Junaid Afridi. Wicket number 4.
He'll be absolutely gutted with himself. It was a Fuller delivery. It was in his zone. There was no turn whatsoever. Just couldn't really get it underneath. And there you go. What a phenomenal catch. Rohan Mustafa has picked up an important wicket. And it's Junaid Afridi. He has played a tremendous knock for his team. 34 in 25. Will have to go back 59 for 4. Right, then in comes Adib Usmani. Couldn't really get a chance in the previous encounter, but has a perfect opportunity now. Scored some runs and needs to stay in the middle now. Both these batters, they've already lost 4 wickets and we're just in the 9th over. So definitely need to stitch up a partnership from here onwards, both the batters.
Yes, Adib Usmani has been brought into the attack in place of Safir Tariq. And this is his chance now. 2 new batters in the crease. It's not going to be easy. Rohan Mustafa, he's a fighter. Just making sure that his field is right.
Yeah, he's one of those bowlers. You don't want to be targeting every ball. You've already got a maximum. Just pick up those singles and doubles just like that. That is certainly going to release some tension and some nerves early on. Adib Usmani playing his first game in this tournament. And straight away is off the mark with a single. And this was the wicket. It was in the slot. He hit that really hard. But look at the reflexes. Rohan Mustafa. And look at that celebration. It meant a lot to him.
It was a sharp catch. Didn't have a lot of time to react. Just taking his time, Ali Abid, which is not a bad idea. Watchful, just works it. Now they need to start from zero again. Just ensure that they don't lose wickets and build a partnership. Dubai Capitals development team. End of the 9th over, it's 60 for 4.
Yeah? No. That's your leg stump. That's off stump. Bowling left arm through.
$60 for 4. Dubai Capitals development. 4 wickets already down, so it all depends on these two experienced batters in the middle, Adib Usmani and Ali Abid, relatively new at the crease. Mohammad Asif, the new bowler, nicely bowled and cut away handsomely, and that is gone towards the boundary. Well, this was a brilliant shot. A bit of width provided, bowling a little slower, rocking on at the back foot, and that is a fan code 4 moment. Brilliant looking stroke.
A much needed boundary for Ali Abid and for Dubai Capitals. Catches the call, too full from Mohammad Asif. He too is a replacement in the side. Comes in for Aditya Shetty, who has a niggle and misses out today. Pushed away by Adib. He does have that ability to rotate strike, Adib Usmani, and also has the ability to hit those big sixes when needed. So a good addition to the side, but he needs to contribute with the bat for Dubai Capitals development team.
Good comeback here for Mohammad Asif after he was hit for a boundary. He's finding his length now. And also, if you notice, we're playing, of course, on a fresh wicket. And as of now, Rohan Mustafa, spinner, Mohammad Asif being a spinner, there's no much turn on this wicket. No such demons, as they say. Yeah, it's coming onto the bat really nicely. We just continue our conversation after this over. 10 overs gone, 68 for 4. Rohan to continue, picking up a very important wicket. Tight single. And reads safely. You do not want to be losing a wicket, and that too in a form of a run out. Have a look at this. Nicely bowled, targeting the stumps. Flicked beautifully. And a good pick up and throw. Adib Usmani was quick to react.
Yeah, just dealing in singles at the moment, both these batters, which is the right idea. Still 10 more overs to go, including this. Goes big. It's in the air, catches the call, will be taken. And another wicket falls. Dubai Capitals development team losing the plot here. And Rohan Mustafa gets his second wicket.
Well, a bit of a brain fade, I would say. Wasn't required. Yes, it was in the slot, but the demand of the situation was as such that you don't need those big shots and an excellent take in the deep. Half the side now back into the dugout, and that is a big wicket. Adeep Usmani could have been really destructive, but has scored just the 3 runs. 69 for 5.
Bro, this is not Ajman, this is ICC.
In walks the new batter. It's going to be Hafiz Almas. We know how destructive he could be, but I'm not too sure if this is the right time to be sending him in. Still 9 more overs to go after this. And I'm not too sure if Hafiz Almas will be interested in those singles and doubles. Watchfully played. Brilliant start.
Kamran Attab very chirpy behind the stumps. They take a quick single. Hafiz Almas is off the mark.
Yeah, gets through his over so quickly. It's Rohan Mustafa. He's already pulling his last ball of this over. Well, that was super quick, and also picking up an important wicket at this stage. 11 gone, 71 for 5.
Mohammad Asif coming in to bowl. Experienced cricketer. Is not a big turner of the ball, but has that consistency and relies on a bit of variation as well. Gentle variation, not too much of difference, but just enough to bother the batter. This one was quicker, flatter and straighter. Down the leg for a wide.
Yeah, at this stage, I believe Mohammad Asif has the privilege to flight the deliveries, give some loop to the batters, and that enticed him to play those big shots. And of course, Hafiz Almas, I wouldn't be surprised if he straight away goes for those big shots. And that is what Mohammad Asif would certainly want him to do. It's going to be a very interesting contest between these two players in the middle. Yeah, beautifully ball. Flighted delivery, but Hafiz Almas, well, he's playing very cautious innings here at the moment.
Yes, they need to be cautious, and at the same time they need to keep the scoreboard ticking as well. That is something that is very crucial. You can't just hang around there hoping for things to turn around in your favour. They'll have to keep rotating the strike and then build an innings. Just like that. Beautiful cut from Ali Abid. It's in the cap and it's going to race away towards the boundary for 4 runs. Good intent, and fan code 4 is the result.
Yeah, that is a beautiful shot along the carpet. Always wanted to play down the ground. Waited for the delivery, bisecting it between the point and the gully fielder. Getting 4 important runs, and with that it's 99 fours already in this tournament. 1 boundary away, reaching the 100 mark. Excellent delivery. It was the arm delivery and not read by Ali Abid. Going at the back foot. Could have been worse here. Could have just chopped on back to the stumps.
That's a slower delivery. Not much turn, but slower in the air from Mohammad Asif. A dot ball to end the 12th over. And with that, it's 79 for 5.
Well, going along really nicely are ILT20 Pearls. The bowlers have done a magnificent job. Have bowled at the right areas and they are finding themselves in a very commanding position at the moment. And there's going to be another change in the bowling. It's going to be Harshit Seth being introduced into the attack. Another very talented left-arm orthodox spinner. Starts off with a short delivery. Watchfully played. Looking for two. And they're going for it. Excellent communication and coordination between these two batters. And that is what you need from here onwards. You need to keep rotating the strike. Get those singles and doubles going in your favour. And wait for the loose deliveries. Hafiz Almas playing against the nature of his gameplay. Apesh drilled down the ground. And single is all he'll get.
Yes, another spinner, another left-arm spinner in the bowling ranks of ILT20 Pearls. Harshit, very talented. Wanted to cut that, gets the under edge. And the ball trickles towards the short third. They get a single. But that's all they'll get. Not a bad over this one. 4 deliveries, just 5 runs conceded.
Well, now the question is, for how long will Hafiz Almas hold himself back? He's playing against the nature of his gameplay. We don't really see him interested in those singles and doubles. We know he's a fierce striker. And at the moment, he's playing a good knock. He's not looking for those big shots. Might as well try to take this game as deep as they can.
Cuts it, but straight to the short third fielder. No chance for a run. End of a good over. 6 runs off it. After 13, it's 85 for 5. So it's going to be Matiullah, who's been reintroduced into the bowling for another spell. Or is he bowling for the first time? No, 2 overs for him, 14 runs conceded. Not a wicket to his name yet. Would want to change that. Oh, nice. Good start to the over. Some extra bounce and nip off the wicket.
Yeah, I think it's a very good decision by the captain Alishan Sharfu, bringing in Matiullah early on in this innings. And the reason is to pick up wickets from here onwards. Usually we do see him come to bowl at the 17th over, the 19th over. So the idea is right. Try to get a couple of more wickets and expose the tail early on and wrap this innings as quickly as you can. Watchfully played, short delivery, and right approach by both these batters. They're not interested for the big shots at the moment. Get those singles and doubles going in your favour. Matiullah, well, he'll be bowling short deliveries. We have seen him use the old ball rather really well. So it's going to be an interesting passage of play. Beautifully bowled and equally well played by Hafiz Almas, who waited right till the end and opened the face of the bat, guiding it beautifully. So certainly instructions coming in from the team and the management. Hafiz Almas, hold on, hold your horses at least till the 17th over. We have seen in the first game of this opening game here, Shoaib, 138 was defended. So it's never easy to chase in this ground. All the teams batting first have won their games comprehensively.
Pushed with soft hands, but straight to the fielder. Yes, 138, 140 can be a defending score. So not everything is over. They've got enough runs. And with Hafiz Almas and Ali Abid, if they stay there till the 20th over, even 150 is not out of reach for these two. And that could be a par score. But it's important that these two fire, both of them get runs. Seems to be a difficult task, but not an impossible one. Goes big, Ali. Goes aerial. Gets the connection right, and it's gone the distance for a maximum.
Well, Ali Abid said enough is enough. That was in the slot, and he's picked the bones out of this one. That is a magnificent shot. It was miles up in the air. And that is a huge, huge hit. And a much required 6 runs coming in for Dubai Capitals.
It was just in the slot, isn't it, from Atiullah? And Ali Abid had no hesitation to go big. Now this is what you want. Sensible batting. They've got runs in this over. How does he finish this over off? Huge responsibility on the shoulders of Ali Abid. Yeah, just nudges it. Smart batting. Will take the single and keep strike. After 14 overs, it's 94 for 5. So Harshit Seth to continue. Starts off nicely on the middle. Single taken by Ali Abid, who's looking good now. Looks set. And talking about looking good, joining me in the comm box is a looking good commentator, Faizan Khan, with a new hairstyle. Faizan, good evening and welcome.
Thank you so much, Shoaib. Yeah, people have called me good looking before. Looking good is the first time. So well done. You coined something new here.
Quick single taken. There's always a first time for everything. You're doing the ILT20 comms for the first time.
Second, actually.
Oh, well done.
This is the second season. You're losing out on everything today. Not on your A game, Shoaib.
Catches the call. It's in the air. And will be taken. Ali Abid, he was looking dangerous, was looking to tee off. But he'll tee off straight to the dugout.
Yeah, that's not a good shot. That was way outside the off stump to play that kind of shot. He had to reach for it to hit it for a slog sweep. Easy take, soft dismissal, and another start for Ali Abid. He started well in the last match also. And now he's back to the pavilion again. Another wicket down, 5 down now, 96 on board. Farooq is the new batter coming out to bat. He played a very good knock last time around. A cameo of sorts. Just 3 balls. And hit 2 of them to the boundary for a couple of sixes back to back. This is a different situation though when he's come out to bat. Still a lot of overs to go. Flat, hard, straight down the ground and caught again. This is not good from the Capitals here. Another wicket bites the dust.
Well, Mohammad Farooq was not in any position to play that shot and had just come out to bat. First ball, steps down the track, a mistimed hit and a very good catch at long off. Harshit Seth gets another wicket in this over. 96 for 7.
So Farhan Khan is the new batter coming out to bat here. He's a very good bowler and a very handy batter towards the end of the innings. He can play some big shots, but they require partnership here. Still 5.1 overs to go. Just 96 on board. They need to get to somewhere around 140, 145 to make a match out of this. And for that, they need a partnership. They have another big man on the crease. Capitals Hafiz Almas, nicely bowled. And they've taken a single after thinking about it a couple of times.
It's a good run taken, but it's a brilliant over from Harshit Seth. Gets 2 wickets in that over. 97 for 7 after 15.
कितना मजा आएगा ये हैदर आएगा तुम लोग के दरमियान में मैं आवाज मानू ये जानी बातें नहीं कर रहे हैं नहीं चेक कर छोड़ना मैं किधर आ गया बेटा नेक्स्ट अप बेटा इधर पे मैं इधर आ गया था हां ओके बड़े लेफ्ट आर्म थ्रो अंदर को फेरी जाना बाहर को फेर
Farhan Khan off the mark on the very first ball that he faced. He's going to be on strike for this next over here. 5 overs to go. Nicely bowled again, right on the money.
Mohammad Asif coming in to bowl his third over. At this rate, the projected score is 127. But currently, by the looks of it, it seems like even playing the 20 overs is a struggle for Dubai Capitals development team. They've already lost 7 wickets.
Yeah, these wickets are very different to everywhere else in the UAE. The ball is not coming onto the bat. They've been good for bowlers. Runs haven't been easy to come for the batters, so they need to apply themselves, stay on the wicket. Something like what Vritya did last night Scored 77 not out, stayed there till the last ball was bowled and took his team total to 165. Oh, nicely bowled again. Inside edge. And this time, it's going to be a dot ball. So I think they need someone like that to stay, make sure that they're going to play an anchor knock and keep playing till the end of the 20th. Because thinking of a 200 here will not help. They need to figure out what's a good total for their side, what kind of bowling do they have, and then figure out that policy and go in very short phases of our match. Think about the next 5 overs and not so much about the total that you're going to post.
Good over this one. 16 overs, 98 for 7.
शाबाश 4 ओवर बाकी है शाबाश बोझ गेट नो रिप्लाई
And another first ball coming in. Farhan trying to cut it, and that's the problem with this wicket. Normally, you'd back yourself to play such kind of shot, but it doesn't really come onto the bat.
Yes, I think it's a balanced wicket. It's got something for everyone. If the batters can apply themselves, they can score runs. As we saw last night, Ritya scoring those 70 plus runs. And the bowlers, well, the fast bowlers have got some nip and bounce and seam movement. So that is what I enjoy, a contest. Meanwhile, this has been launched from Hafiz Almas and it's gone into outer space. Brilliant hit for maximum.
A rare poor ball coming in, and that will take the total to 105 now. So 100 up with that wonderful shot, just a little bit too short, and Hafiz Almas is very good on that shot.
Very clean hit from Hafiz Almas. And now that's a much better delivery from Harshit. Quickly realizing that the previous ball was short and slow. Gets his line and length right. 160 is a good score on this wicket. It's a winning total.
Another pull coming in, this time towards long on. This is the bigger side of the ground, mind you. So another single taken. And I totally agree to what you're saying, Shoaib. 160 is a match-winning total here. We've seen just 1 half century till now in this tournament, and that has been the problem. Batters, they want to go about things very quickly, thinking it's a 20-over game. But the margin of error in a 20-over game is very small also. End of the over with a single. It's 107 for 7 after 17.
Come on, let's go. Kashif. Bowling change, left arm over. Bowler is there.
Change in bowling. Uzair Khan coming into bowl. He has 2 overs remaining. He has bowled really well. Left arm over the wicket. Nicely played towards third for a single here.
Well, both these batters are bowling all-rounders. So they've been in this situation before on numerous times, and they know how to cope with the pressure that comes while batting at this position. So it needs to be seen how they cope and how they combat the bowling of Uzair Khan.
Swing and a miss. Not a good shot. That's generally his go-to shot. He likes to clear his front leg and hit it over mid-wicket. But this is a different wicket altogether.
Yeah, and a great length also from Uzair. Just that right length, not too close to the batter. Doesn't get any connection. Good delivery from Uzair. A slower delivery this time. And guided nicely by Hafiz Almas. So the plan seems to be to play the 20 overs. And that's not a bad idea. Just play until the 19th and then look to get a few big hits in your favour.
Yeah, one big over can change the complexion of the game. And we've seen that previously also in this tournament. This is just the third day of the tournament. Fifth match in progress. Still a very long way to go. Swing and a miss again. Another slower delivery. Wonderful bowling from Uzair Khan. He's given away just 11 runs in his 2.3, picking up 2 wickets also. And he's looking very, very good out there.
Well, both the matches for Pearls, Uzair Khan has given an outstanding performance. 3 wickets yesterday and 2 tonight as well. Slashed by Farhan. They're looking for the second. And we'll get them.
There was a slight stutter there for the second, but Farhan was running towards the danger end and it was his call. So well done, Farhan Khan. It's played well. Good looking partnership here. They just need to make sure they're there till the end of the 20th. It's going to be just a matter of 6 deliveries to take their score to somewhere around 145, 150 maybe. That will take some doing though. Last ball of the over. This is up in the air. And it's going to be an easy catch. Even Farhan Khan departs now, trying to up the ante. And Uzair has taken his third. Consecutive matches, he's picked up 3 wickets.
Yeah, that's smart bowling. Another slower ball from Uzair and a simple catch for Alishan. So Uzair Khan, he's still got one more over to go. Dubai Capital's development team lose Farhan Khan for 7. And it's Nelson on board. 111 for 8.
Right arm over.
Penultimate over of the innings starting here. Matiullah comes into bowl. They've done really well, Pearls. We've been talking about the batting and how they haven't been really good. Oh, this is nicely played. He got the hold of it and he has dispatched it for a maximum here. Is this the big over that we were waiting for?
Yes, now Hafiz Almas is losing partners from the other end. He doesn't have much time, so he goes for it. Gets the connection. And sends it packing towards square leg.
This is a good knock coming in from Hafiz Almas. Not his usual style of batting. He's seen the ball here. He's tried to block deliveries and then go on short deliveries, which he's really good at. So both the sixes that he's hit have been on short deliveries. One against Harshit and now this against the fast bowler, Matiullah. Pressure on Matiullah now. He's been expensive. Full toss, no ball. This is going into the boundary for a fan code 4.
A no ball as well. So it's going to be a free hit. This one was juicy, full toss, and he's just timed it. One bounce over the ropes for 4 runs. So 11 runs of the first 2 deliveries of this Matiullah over. Pressure on Matiullah. 122. 140 definitely possible from here on if Hafiz Almas plays the bulk of the balls that are remaining.
So this one is going to be a free hit delivery. Just one legal delivery. 11 runs already of this over. Can this be the over that changed the complexion of the game? And straight down the ground again. This is beautifully hit. It's gone the distance. 6 more.
Now missed his mark, Matiullah, and that's a poor ball to be bowling on a free hit delivery in the slot. And you could see Hafiz Almas was deep inside his crease when he hit that. Brings up the tournament 50th 6 of the tournament from the bat of Hafiz Almas.
This is turning out to be a great knock. He played the waiting game for most of his innings, and now when the time is right, he's turning on the heat here. Matiullah, very expensive on a wicket that's supporting bowlers. 40 runs of just 3.2 overs. 17 off the over from the first 2 balls. Nicely bowled. Slower ball, right on the money.
Yeah, that was good planning and great execution of that slower ball. Bowls it at the right length and beats Hafiz Almas. So good comeback, but he's given away 40 in his 3.3 overs, and they've still got 3 more deliveries to go. Hafiz Almas will look to go big. 128 on the board. This is a good counter attack from Hafiz Almas.
Another short ball, slower ball. This is up in the air, going towards the longer part of the ground and dropped. That's very poor from Harshit Seth. He was under the ball. He had a lot of time to get under it. Just could not hold on to it.
The shot was definitely on, but was not middled too well. Harshit was not sure whether to take it the conventional way or the Australian way with the fingers pointing up. Somewhere in the middle, and he's made a mess of it. Normally he's a good fielder, but that will be a very costly drop if Hafiz Almas fires from here on. He's already looking dangerous.
Swing and a miss. 19 of the over, still a ball to go. Total is 130, so they're looking good for 140 here, which is going to be a fighting total. Harshit Seth, what a drop. He had so much time that he could go to Ajman and come back and take it. Just couldn't hold on to it.
Just in an awkward position there, Harshit. Here we go, last ball of this over. A slower bouncer, very well done by Matiullah. And finishes the over with a dot ball. 19 bowled, 1 more over to go, 130 for 8.
Left arm over.
Last over to go. It's going to be Uzair Khan coming into bowl. He's picked up 3 wickets. He picked up 3 wickets in the last match. Was the player of the match. 3 wickets for 26 runs. He's bettered that in today's match. He's picked up 3 wickets. Hasn't given anything away. Wrapped on the pads. That's going to be a single. Just a polite inquiry coming in from Uzair Khan, and that was never going to be given leg before. So that'll bring Hafiz Almas on strike, and he's the top scorer along with Junaid Afridi in this match for them. He's done well. Hafiz Almas on a difficult wicket, played the waiting game, targeted the bowlers. Targeting Uzair Khan would be difficult though. He's given away just 13 runs in his 3.1 overs. We've seen 8 boundaries, 6 sixes in this innings already. This is played well. Is it? Oh, just short of that boundary. For a moment I thought it's going to carry for a 6. It's another fan code 4. Brilliant batting from Hafiz Almas.
Now that's a great hit straight down the ground. Knows exactly where the fielders are and makes full use of that. A fan code 4 from the bat of Hafiz Almas. 101 boundaries in the tournament. Just the third day in progress. Another good delivery, good comeback from Uzair. That slower bouncer completely outdid Hafiz Almas on that occasion.
Yeah, good ball. Brilliant ball. Those slower balls, slower bouncers have worked for Uzair Khan in the first game and now in this match also. Just 3 more balls to go. Can they get it to 145 here? It'll take some doing against someone like Uzair Khan. Another slow ball. He's picked it up. It's going straight to hand. Well taken. Shahrukh Sheikh, the man there. He's a gun fielder. He dropped one yesterday. He isn't going to drop one today.
That's a very good catch. Under pressure, running to his left, which is not his predominant hand. And what a catch to dismiss Hafiz Almas. Played an entertaining innings. 38 of 29 for him. He walks back 135 for 9. Number 11 for Dubai Capitals development team is Haider Ali, who's come out to bat against Uzair Khan, who's got 4 wickets. Can he make it 5? Thick edge towards the deep third. The last ball of the innings, Faizan.
Yeah, the lowest total in the tournament was on the first day, on the first match. 138 in the first innings. So if they don't cross that, this is going to be the lowest total in the tournament till now. Into the 5th game, Ibrar is going to be on strike. Hasn't scored a run. The only single he had taken, the only ball he had taken strike to was a leg by. So last ball to go. Making room, going up. Is this the 5th for Uzair? Yes, it is. 5 wickets for Uzair Khan. And eventually getting all 10 wickets here. The Pearls have been brilliant.
Well, Uzair Khan, he's having a dream run in this tournament, and why not? He's bowled like a rock star and has just been clinical in his spell. Much deserved 5-wicket haul for the southpaw. That's the wicket again. Mistimed hit on that last ball of the innings. And in the end, Usaid completes the catch. So the innings comes to an end. Ibrar Ahmed out for a duck. And the score reads 136. Excellent bowling performance. Of course, Uzair Khan was the standout performer. But the others complimented him really well, Faizan.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they all bowled really well. Apart from Matiullah, who was taken for a few in that last over that he bowled. 19 runs came off that over. And that is when things were looking to go a little towards the Dubai Capitals development's way. They would be very comfortable out there. This is the lowest total, as I was mentioning, in this tournament till now. And that's how the last wicket, the 5th wicket for Uzair Khan came. Just 2 matches for him. He's already picked up 8 wickets, leading the rooster by far.
Yes, very pleased with that performance is the ILT20 Pearls side and the coach and the management. That's the batting card then. Mayank and Khalid Shah opened the innings, couldn't perform much. Junaid Afridi scoring 34. 26 came from the bat of Ali Abid, and who was also the super sub in the game, replacing Mayank at the top.
Those are the partnerships for you. And that has been the problem throughout this tournament. Best partnership was 27 runs. This is where teams batting first have lacked. What a good knock coming in from Hafiz Almas, taking his team total to 136 eventually. Matiullah, very expensive, 42 runs in his 4 overs. Shahid Iqbal, very good, 1 for 22 in his 3. Uzair, pick of the bowlers, 5 wickets to his name. Harshit also picking up 2 there. So that's the card for you. Rohan Mustafa, 2 wickets. Harshit Said, 2 wickets. And Uzair Khan, the pick of the bowlers, 5 wickets, restricting the Dubai Capitals development team to 135. In fact, 136. So 137 is going to be the total. Let's bring you the highlights of this first innings here.
Well, Khalid Shah and Mayank started the innings after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Did get a few boundaries, but both of them were not able to fire as expected. Shahid Bhutta getting the better of Mayank. Khalid was also looking at his best, but there was a very short stay in the middle as he too had to walk back after being dismissed. Well, overall, they did try to capitalize in the first 6 overs. Did get a few boundaries as well, but just couldn't carry on that momentum that they would have liked in this innings.
Yeah, that was a very good catch. We've seen some great catches in the tournament already. Shahrukh took one towards the end of the innings. Oh, another one. Look at that. That was brilliant. I missed out on this one. Rohan Mustafa. What a celebration from him. Still celebrates like a young man does on every wicket. And that's very good to see. That shows that he's enjoying his cricket. Wickets kept falling. There were no partnerships. All the batters who came out tried to go big, and this wasn't the wicket to do so. And then there was a partnership that developed between Hafiz Almas and Ali Abid. In fact, Ali Abid was out in this fashion. Harshit Said picking up 2 wickets there. Back-to-back wickets coming in that over. No partners were staying with Hafiz Almas. That is when he decided to take things in his own hands. And he hit some very good shots, scoring 36. Was the top scorer in this innings. On the other end, wickets kept coming in. This was the 3rd wicket for Uzair. Matiullah was taken for 19 runs in the penultimate over, and that's why we see 136 on board. Hafiz Almas was doing really well by that time. 17 runs coming off the first 2 balls of that penultimate over. And then this was the catch taken, the 4th wicket for Uzair Khan. Brilliant catch on the boundary by Shahrukh Sheikh. And that is how Uzair Khan got to his 5th. Great work. Bowing down Uzair Khan in gratitude after taking those 5 wickets. So match number 5 at the DP World ILT20 Development Tournament. Pearls would need 137 runs to get in 20 overs. Will they be able to do that? Well, right now we have Rashid Mohammed on the sidelines with a player. Let's take you there.
Thank you, Combs. Well, it's been a wonderful tournament for the bowlers, and one man who's shined quite nicely in this tournament. He's been picking up wickets at will. He picked up 3 wickets yesterday and is the first man to pick up 5 wickets of the tournament, first fiver of the tournament. It's Uzair Khan. Uzair, congratulations. It's been a brilliant performance. Tell us, what have you been doing differently to pick up so much wickets?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you so much. And first of all, again, thanks to Almighty Allah. And of course, there is nothing special because, to be honest, these wickets are very sportive for the fast bowlers. And being a fast bowler, I just, we don't need to, do any extra things and just bowl in the right areas and let's see what happens. And Alhamdulillah, just bowling in the right channels and Alhamdulillah, it pays off.
Right. Tell us how supportive has the team been in your performances?
Yeah, again, thank you so much to my all the teammates and even my coaching staff. The way they give me the opportunity to showcase my talent. So without them, it's impossible to be a part to be the part of that team. And thank you so much, especially Naveed sir and Sandeep Duri sir, and of course our captain Ali Shan and Roni Bhai. Each and every person, they are very supportive, and the way they are giving the trust and belief. Alhamdulillah, with them and with their belief in me, Alhamdulillah, I'm just performing good.
Yeah, you've been performing really well, and we wish you the very best of luck in the tournament as well going forward. All the best, and do keep doing well.
Inshallah, thank you so much.
Well, that's it from the sidelines. Back to you guys in the comm box.
Well done, Rashid. Well done, Uzair. Picking up 5 wickets. First fifer of the DP World ILT20 development. Now then, we're going to go into a break here, and when we come back, we're going to bring you the chase. 137 runs required in the next 20 to win this game. Stay tuned. It was a very, very short break as the umpires are coming back out. And we're going to start with the second innings right away. To tell you a brief summary of what has happened in this tournament, what has transpired in the tournament. The first match was the lowest scoring game till this match. 138 is what they scored in the first match of the DP World ILT20 development. And in this match, they scored 136 runs. So this, on day number 3, match number 5, is the lowest total that the team chasing will have to get. The umpires taking their time. The teams are in a huddle right now. In fact, the Dubai Capitals team, they would need to believe that they can stop Pearls in their tracks. It would be very interesting to see of what they do when they come out to bat, because Pearls should take a leaf from yesterday's match where the Gulf Giants made sure that one batter was batting as an anchor throughout the innings. And they need to make sure that someone can do that job for them. I think there's still some time for the teams to come out. Yeah, the Capitals development team now coming out. And the 2 openers are ready as well. Rohan Mustafa, Ali Shan Sharifu. They like to play their shots, both of them. Rohan started well yesterday, but just couldn't carry on. He's been in good form with the ball, with the bat. He's coming out fresh from Zimbabwe, where he scored heaps of runs. So that confidence would be telling on this man, Khalid Shah, with his premier fast bowler, Farhan Khan. Young man, bowls with a lot of pace. One of my favorite bowlers in this tournament, mind you, Farhan Khan. He's got pace. He has got guile. He can produce some kick off the surface also. To talk more about this game, joining me in the comm box for the first 10 overs is Oves. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Faizan. Well, we're just minutes away from this exciting chase here. 136 is what Dubai Capital's development have managed to score in their allotted 20 overs. There you go, Khalid Shah on your screen, a very thinking captain. Winning the toss today and had no hesitations to be batting first, and it was the right call. There wasn't any demons as of such in this wicket. The ball was coming on nicely onto the bat. And well, if we talk about low scores, Faizan, well, there was a low scoring opening game in this tournament, 138, and you never know, considering the bowling lineup they have, it's going to be interesting battle.
Yeah, and that game was won by a margin of 17 runs. So yes, they can do this, they can defend this. And this twilight time, all the players will tell you this is the most difficult time to play on a wicket like this and on a ground like this. Alishan Sharfu out there. One player who's still a part of the UAE setup. Another player who wants to get into the UAE setup once again. Ron Mustafa has been a long servant of the UAE cricket. First ball on the way. No ball. That's a poor start from Farhan Khan. It was a good delivery, right on the money. It moved a little bit also. But overstepping, especially in a low-scoring game, and that's a crime, Odi.
Yeah, quite certainly. And what an opportunity, I would say, for Alishan Sharfu. The way, not the first, the second delivery he'll play, he's going to get a free hit. Couldn't really get going in the previous encounter, but has a perfect opportunity to give a good start to his team.
Yeah, he's a shot maker. But he'll have to change his game just a little bit on this wicket. And another no ball. This is not happening for Farhan Khan. He needs to mark his run up once again. It was not a bad delivery by any means. But once you overstep, none of that matters.
Yeah, let's have a close look at this one. Yeah, clearly overstepping. And struggling times here for Farhan Khan. Very unlike Faizan. We don't really see him giving these extras early on.
Yeah, he's a very good bowler. Normally he doesn't do that. Maybe just marked his run up wrong when he was marking it. You were a fast bowler. Does that sort of thing happen regularly with a fast bowler, Odi?
Well, Faizan, it is a very special factor when you're marking your run up. One mistake, one step ahead, one step back, and it will definitely impact on your stride. That landing mark, it will definitely impact.
Oh, that's wide. And the free hit still stays. They haven't bowled a single delivery. And the target has been reduced by 3 runs.
Yeah, struggling times for the pacer here for Farhan Khan. Bowling decently here. It's just the no balls he's given initially. And already 3 on the board. So, testing times here for Team Dubai Capital's development.
That just disturbs your rhythm so much. When you're bowling the first ball, you're thinking low scoring game. Oh, I need to bowl my heart out. Then you bowl a couple of no balls. And then a wide and another wide. Oh my goodness me. This is very, very poor. This is so unlike Farhan Khan. He's such a good bowler. He just isn't getting into rhythm now.
Yeah, I think the captain, Khalid Shah, needs to just have a word with his bowler here, Farhan Khan. And you know, at times, usually the captains, they ask you to bowl with a cross seam. But I highly doubt if Farhan Khan will go for that option, as he's a mainstream bowler and will certainly hurt his ego as well, I would say.
And still too early to actually go cross seam because the ball is shiny, it's new. And the pitch is doing something off the seam also. A very difficult predicament for someone like Farhan Khan. What does he do? Young man, lots of talent, heaps of talent, bundles of talent. And hasn't bowled a single legal delivery yet. This time he goes legal. This is a free hit, mind you. The free hit stayed and they have spilled it. Well, that's a very poor start from the Capitals here. Spilled it, and I think it's going to be 6.
Yeah, this is disastrous. Alishan going for a big hit. Couldn't really get from the middle of the bat. It was up in the air for a very long time. And to add salt on the wounds, it has... Let's wait for the umpire. It seems like it has gone a distance. Umpire Kashif waiting for the umpire's signal. Yeah, absolutely right, Faizan. This is not looking good for Team Dubai Development.
Yeah, that's a 6. It wouldn't have mattered had he caught it, but he might have certainly saved at least 4 runs for his side. So just 1 ball and 10 runs on board. Edged, feather edge. Cricket is a funny game, isn't it? So 10 runs on that first legal delivery, and the second ball he bowls, he picks up a wicket here.
Well, this has been a very eventful over, to say the least. We have seen a lot of wides, no balls. We have seen a 6 already, and now a wicket, and that too of the main batter, Alishan Sharfu.
This is not a good shot from Alishan. He scored 6 runs off just 4 balls. He's departed early. This game is wide open. I have a feeling it's going to go down the wire.
Chalo guys. One left leg. कितने बॉल ने बिलाई? 4.
Asif Khan, one of the most prolific batters in the domestic circuit in the UAE, coming out to face the 3rd ball of the innings. Nicely bowled by Farhan once again. Now he's looking into his rhythm here.
Yeah, after a shaky start, he was spraying the ball all over, finally finding his rhythm, and there was the wicket. With offered, it just skidded off the surface. Alishan Sharfu, he was gutted with himself. There you go. There's the celebrations for Farhan Khan, picking a very, very big wicket in his very first over. And all will be forgotten and forgiven as he's picked up. Alishan Sharfu, we know how destructive he could be if he stays in the initial power play. It's a job well done here for Farhan. What a comeback. Oh, once again, that has been crashed towards the cover region, and there you go, another no ball.
He's out of rhythm. He's definitely out of rhythm. He's picked up a wicket here, but he's been very expensive. Yeah, clearly a no ball. And Asif Khan won't let go of that one. Short and wide, outside of fan code 4, written all over it.
Well, I understand if you bowl 1 no ball or maybe 2 no balls in an over, but then that was the 4th no ball in the first over. And certainly he has to mark his run up again, Faizan. Me being a fast bowler, I think that is the problem.
4 no balls and 2 wides. That makes it 6 deliveries. He's already bowled 9 in this over. And he's a quick bowler, mind you. This is gone. Dispatched. Free hit. And he makes the most of it, Asif Khan.
While stamping his authority very early in this innings, has announced his arrival, has Asif Khan. Short delivery and utilizing the free hit, and that has gone into the bushes.
One thing's for sure, when Asif hits it, it stays hit. As I was saying a little while back, he's one of the most prolific run getters in the domestic circuit, and not just in domestic cricket. Whenever he's been given opportunities to play for the UAE also, he has performed. Played at different positions, played at number 3, number 4, even number 7 for the UAE setup, and all has more often than not come good. So he's experienced, he's talented, and they need to get his wicket very, very quickly. Nicely bowled. This time he got some kick from the surface. Still isn't the end of the over. A very expensive start from Farhan. 21 runs of the over already. Couple of 6s on free hits. 4 no balls, 2 wides, and this over is still going. If he bowls this as a legal delivery, this will be an over equivalent of 2 overs. He would have bowled 12 deliveries in this over. Nicely bowled, tucked around the corner for a single. Will end a never-ending over. 22 runs of it. First over out of the way eventually. It's 22 for 1 after 1. Oh, that was edged. And drops between the slip and the keeper. The keeper goes for it, the slip goes for it. None of them could catch it. Good start to the over from Umeed Rahman. That was dropped, in fact. Should have been taken. You've got to the ball. You have the biggest hands on the ground with the gloves on.
You can't afford to be dropping Asif Khan so early in the game. Mind you, you're just defending a low total, I would say. And they're already off to a flying start. 22 on the board, and you're dropping a catch in the second over.
Oh, no ball. And dispatched for a boundary. It was bowled on the pads. What is wrong with the Capitals bowlers here? Yes, clearly the line belongs to the umpire. Anything on the line will be given a no ball. Fan code 4. Again. This is turning out to be very, very expensive. 1.1 overs for the Dubai Capitals development. 27 on board already. Not looking good, West.
Well, I feel for the captain here, Khalid Shah Faizan. What can he do in this kind of circumstances? His bowlers are not supporting at all. Catches being dropped, no balls, wides.
And he goes big. Has he corrected? Yes, he has. The cameraman could not find the ball. No one can find the ball. It's there in the distance. And somebody will have to go fetch it. 6 more for Asif Khan Lala. He started in a ballistic fashion here.
Well, that is what happens when you drop Asif Khan. He will surely make you pay. He was in the slot. He has absolutely picked the bones out of this one. Came right up the middle of the bat. This is a flying start here, Faizan, and tough times now for Dubai Capitals development.
Guess what? It was a free hit. And you're bowling it right under the bat. Not done. Just 8 legal deliveries in this match. Just 8. And the score is 33. That's more than 4 runs per ball.
Well, I believe now they've got the opportunity to win this game and win this game by a big margin. Try to chase this down as quickly as you can. What that'll do, it'll skyrocket their net run rate, which you know, Faizan, becomes pretty handy in the latter part of the tournament.
We all thought 137 to get might be difficult from what we have seen in the last 3 days of this tournament. But the way they have started, just 104 more required. Required run rate now under 6. And another poor delivery. This is the worst sort of start that the Capitals could have. Fan code 4.
Struggling times here for both the bowlers. It was Farhan, couldn't control, and now Omid just spraying the ball all over, bowling short, and now bowling a fuller delivery, drifting down the pads, and another fan code 4 moment for you. Yeah, there you go. You can see the faces already sulking in the middle. The body language has completely gone down. No real chirping as of now at the moment.
9 legal deliveries and 37 on board. Wrapped him on the pads, going down the leg. The umpire, Shiju Sam, will call it a leg by, will he? We're still waiting for it. Yes, he did. So another extra added to the total. Homework for you, Wes. How many extras have been given till now? Calculate and let me know. Try this. This is going to be a difficult math problem for you.
Well, the moment you said that, I just opened the scorecard and I can tell you after the couple of balls here, Faizan.
That's 100% use of his brains. There have been a lot of extras already. Swing and a miss this time. Rohan Mustafa on strike for the very first time in this match. And he slashed hard at that ball. Look at that. Not a very good shot from him. Leaving his stumps, just looking to go down the ground or wherever he could get some bat on.
Yeah, no pressure whatsoever on Rohan Mustafa. He can afford to be playing these kind of shots. 30 hit already. We're just in the second over. Fuller delivery, slashed. Oh, this could have gone straight into the hands. But lucky escape for Rohan Mustafa. And another very long over finally comes to an end. 2 overs gone, 39 for 1.
That's the batting card for you. That's the batting team lineup for you, in fact. And they have a lot of batting to come. Yasir Khan still to come. He is another of those players who have scored heaps and heaps of runs in the domestic circuit in the UAE. He has a lot of T20 centuries to his name. Farhan Khan to continue. I'm a little surprised. When a bowler is not in rhythm, you need to give him a break. Maybe Farhan could have gone to his captain himself and told him to, give me another chance. Something like that. I don't know. But I, for one, if I were the captain, I would just give him some rest and bring him back a little later.
Well, I think surely Farhan Khan has asked his captain, one more over, please. Mind you, he's the premium bowler in his side. Farhan Khan is a wicket taker. So, trusting and showing a lot of faith in his bowler. Good to see.
Slashed hard. This is up in the air. Dropped. Nothing is going Capital's way here. This is poor in capital letters for Dubai Capitals.
Well, this is not acceptable. Another chance goes down. And Farhan Khan yet again creating an opportunity, proving his worth. And almost getting a pricey wicket of Rohan Mustafa and rightward. Use there, Faizan. Poor. It's absolutely not acceptable. You're defending a low target here. And you've already dropped 3 catches in this innings.
One of them was on a free hit, swing and a miss. But that's how Rohan Mustafa plays. And he has the confidence. And now he has the runs on board also. So there's no pressure whatsoever. Whatever pressure was there at the start of the innings has been absorbed by the Pearls. And they've made merry on that. So Wes, I had asked you a question some time back. How many extras have been bowled in this match till now? In this innings till now?
It is certainly 7, Faizan.
Well done, good job. But those 7 extras have been very, very expensive. Because out of them, 4 have been no balls. By Farhan. 1 by Umaid. That hasn't been good. Flat batting it, down towards the boundary once again. That's going to be a flat hard 6.
He's got plenty of bat on this one, Rohan Mustafa. Look at that, he got into a terrific position. It was more like a swat. And flat batted out of the park into the dugout of Dubai Capitals Development.
Nobody even thought of catching that. There were players Right there, they just moved out of that shot. It was like a ballistic missile. That will bring the 50 up as well for Pearls. In just 15 deliveries, 15 legal balls. That's hit back at the bowler. It was a full toss. And Rohan is walking back here. So a soft dismissal coming in from Rohan Mustafa. For a moment I thought it might be a little high to be given a legal delivery once again. But clearly a legal ball and Rohan Mustafa departs.
Yeah, that is a big wicket of Rohan Mustafa, but then there was no celebration whatsoever from the bowler Farhan Khan or from the fielding department. We'll just have a look at this once again. Yeah, a very good call by the umpire. It was below the waistline and an excellent decision to see the departure of Rohan Mustafa.
Kamran Atta is the new batter coming out to bat. Similar kind of a batter in the same frame as an Alishan Sharifu, in the same mold as a Rohan Mustafa. So he likes to go for his shots. And that makes him an easy target for the bowlers. If they can pick up a wicket here, maybe Asif Khan and Kamran Atta, both of them, then things might just open up a little bit here for the Capitals. So nicely bowled. Welcome to the crease, Atta.
Yeah, that was a fiery delivery and completely took Kamran Atta by surprise. Yeah, rightfully said, Faizan. I think the only way Dubai Capitals development can come back in this game, and that is the only way to pick up wickets. You can't really contain these runs from here onwards.
Yeah, just 85 more runs required. And they still have got a lot of overs to go. 17.2 of them. Required run rate just 5 runs and over. So it is not going to be a match where you can contain and make a match out of it. You have to pick those wickets. And that has happened because of that disastrous first over where 22 runs came from Farhan Khan. I feel for the bowler just a little bit. When he's not in rhythm, although he's picked up 2 wickets, he's been taken for runs. Nicely bowled again. Bouncer to end the over. He finishes this over well. 13 of it. And a wicket. Take a look at that again. Well done, Asif Lala. Let's it go. So it's 3 overs gone. 52 for 2 now. Umeed to continue, flicked away, and it will beat the fielder and go for a fan code for Umeed. His lines have been a problem. No balls have been a problem. There's been a lot of problems for the Capitals here.
Yeah, struggling times for the medium paces here. Once again, a poor delivery drifting down the pads, and all he had to do is just get some bat on it, and it was raced away towards the boundary. Well, I think Faizan, now it's high time. You need to introduce spin. We have seen under the lights there is some purchase for the spinners, so might as well just entice the batters, let them go for those big shots. So at the moment, looking quite easy.
Nicely bowled. Very nicely bowled. If he can bowl those kind of deliveries, why is he going down the leg side bowling them full on the pads?
Well, I think he's just trying to go for those glory balls. Oh, beautiful delivery. Perfect line, perfect length, hint of movement away from the right-hander, and was almost about to get a wicket. Still a slip in place, so aggressive approach coming in by the captain.
Just 1.2 overs for him, 20 runs, another great ball, another very good ball. And now Asif Khan is going to Kamran Atta, because Atta was looking a little frustrated on that ball.
Yeah, he's coming a little late, and even if you see the feet movement, he's playing away from his body. So he should just come down onto the ball and wait for the delivery.
Kamran Atta is one player who relies on hand-eye coordination. He makes quick runs, and more often than not is very effective. But on a wicket like this, you need to be technically correct also. You need to play the waiting game. Hafiz Almas in the first innings played that game to perfection. He waited for the bad balls, nicely bowled again. Well played in the end, a single taken.
Yeah, that is much better. He waited for the delivery, waited for the swing, and played it late, and that is all you need to do, Kamran Atta. You've already got a boundary on the very first ball of this over. You might as well just keep rotating strike and bring this man on strike, Asif Khan, who was the highest scorer in the first game. Well, that's been slashed outer edge, one bounce into the fence. So fearless and courageous batter coming in from Asif Khan. Not where he intended to play, but he will take it.
That's another fan code 4. So runs flowing in, no matter how they come. This wasn't a good shot from Asif Khan. His head falling over, no balance in the shot. Just going with the feel of the ball. Still getting 4 of it. There's no stopping Asif Khan here. He's on 29 of 12. Kamran Atta 6 of 5.
Pretty expensive over once again, Omid. Very unlike 25 already given in his 11 deliveries he's bowled. And finally finding some rhythm in his... just when I was praising, he's bowled away with delivery.
Said too soon. Too soon. Very poor. He hasn't been able to control the ball. When he's bowled a couple of great deliveries outside off, he's spilled one down the leg side. This is not good captaincy from Khalid. He should not have bowled Umaid again for some time. You need to go as per the game. The match awareness is very, very important. They are already on 6 and got him. Look at that. Just look at that. You say Umaid is not bowling in the right areas, and then he comes and bowls a solid delivery. And getting a solid batter out like that.
Outswingers, he bowled a lovely in-swinger.
Asif Khan departs 29 of 13, and I take my words back. I think it was the best decision from Khalid Shah to bowl Umaid. Farhan to continue. Quick run. Oh, directed. But I think he was home, Shahrukh Sheikh. So no Yasir Kaleem yet. Asad Kaleem is a player who usually comes in at number 3, number 4 for his sides. He hasn't come in yet. Maybe they want to try out different combinations here because they have got the runs on board. Runs is not a problem. They've lost 3 wickets. If they keep on losing like that, that might become a problem a little later in the day for them.
Yeah, absolutely, Faizan. And what is going to be interesting now is Shah Rukh and Kamran Atta. Both are aggressive batters. They like to play those big shots, which is, of course, not the demand of the current situation of this game. So, might as well just take a bit of time in the middle and just knock the ball around. Do not give any more wickets to this speedster Farhan Khan.
Current run rate 15.5. Required 4.6. Well bowled. That might have hurt Shah Rukh. He's a strong lad, but that might have hurt him.
Yeah, at the moment, he's not showing any pain whatsoever, but that is certainly going to hurt. Let's have a look at this once again. Firing onto this body. And this could have been very, very nasty, Faizan.
I would have been down on the ground, rolling over. I'm clearly not as strong as Shah Rukh Sheikh. Look at that once again. That was a wicket. Beautiful ball. This was a test match wicket.
Yeah, look at that celebration coming in from Omid Rahman. How much that wicket meant to him. 3 wickets down in a span of 5 overs. 63 on the board. How often do you see that in a game of T20?
Picked up nicely. There's the answer from Shah Rukh Sheikh. He looks so good when he's in that kind of form. Fan code 4.
Short delivery coming in from Farhan, and look at that. Nicely heaved away towards the mid-wicket, and that is a fan code 4 moment coming for you. Already 107 boundaries coming in this tournament, and we're just into the 5th game. So making his intentions very clear is Shah Rukh Ahmed. Not interested in those singles and doubles, and I think that last delivery where he got hit on the elbow has certainly shook and woken him up.
Oh, nicely played in the end. Beautifully played in the end. The way he changed his shot and scooped up towards third. This was a premeditated shot by Shah Rukh. He was coming down without looking at the length of the delivery, but the way he changed his shot just at the last moment, brilliant.
Yeah, the reaction time was so minimal. You need to have really good eye to play these kind of shots. Coming down the track, last minute, last second, I would say, changing his plans and intentionally opening the face of the bat and getting another boundary in his name.
He's a very fit lad. Shah Rukh Sheikh works hard in the gym. Very lean. Gun fielder. He already took a great catch in the first innings. If he can just get going here, get some runs against his name, it would be great to watch. Swing and a miss on that last delivery. Not a good shot.
Yeah, this is one area I believe Faizan, he can improve himself. He's already got a couple of boundaries in this over. Might as well just knock the ball, take the single and show some game awareness. Needs to show a bit of a maturity, has to Shah Rukh Ahmed.
We talk about low scoring games. They are 71 for 3. Not even 5 overs completed yet. More than half the runs have been scored in just 4.5 overs. Nicely bowled. That will end the over. Third over for Farhan Khan ends. Couple of 4s in this. It's 2 for 44 after 3 for Farhan. It's 71 for 3 after 5.
पहला पूछने का ना तब बैटिंग के टाइम पे बैटिंग के टाइम पूछ रहा हूँ मान से शाबाश
So Haider Ali coming into bowl. Picked up 2 wickets in the last match. 2 for 20 in the last game. A very good bowler. I always say this, Oves, whenever he comes out to bowl, he's a fast bowler in the body of a spinner. That's his attitude. An attitude of a fast bowler looking for wickets, always charging. And that is what they need here. They need wickets, and they need them in heaps. They need a couple more wickets in very quick time.
Absolutely comes out in the middle with a very positive attitude. Haider Ali has been amongst the wicket takers for his side for a long time and had a pretty decent outing even in the previous game. So I think it's the right call to be bringing someone who will just dart into the stumps, will bowl those arm deliveries. So it's going to be interesting passage of play. Mind you, Shahrukh and Kamran Atta, well, I'm not too sure if they are going to hold back their shots.
I think momentum has gone their way. So they should not slow down. But they should also target bowlers. They should pick out balls, hit just the bad balls. They need to use that filter. Otherwise, a couple of wickets here and they might be in trouble.
Yeah, spot on. Beautifully bowled, nicely delivery, and excellent bit of running between these two batters. That is exactly what you need. Pick up those singles, wait for the bad deliveries, wait for the opportunities, and you'll be home.
Yeah, Shahrukh is a very quick runner between the wickets. Good to see that they have a slip in place for Haider. There hasn't been all that much turn in terms of spinners coming on to bowl in the last 3 days that we've seen. It is a different wicket. It might do something. This is looking like a decent wicket to bat on as the lights have come on. In the first half, it was looking like a difficult wicket. The ball was stopping just a little bit. But more than some good batting, there has been some very poor bowling also in this innings. And too early in the innings. First over went for 22. After just 2.3 overs, they had crossed the 50 mark. And that is going to put pressure on the bowling side.
Absolutely, can't afford to do that when you're just defending a low total. Slightly short, trying to cut it away, trying to find the gap. And they can afford to play these dot deliveries.
Decent start to the over. At least no balls and wides yet.
Yeah. You cannot afford to be bowling those wides and no balls. You've already bowled plenty in this innings.
Nicely bowled again. Looking for a single again. Not there.
Yeah, it's a good start here from Haider Ali. He's keeping things relatively tight, targeting the stumps and right approach by both these batters. Not trying to target Haider Ali.
Slip has been taken out now. And there's another fielder on the offside. Good thinking because just 2 more balls to go in this over. And another good ball. Right on the money, Haider Ali in this over. Pulling things back nicely here. But they need a lot of overs like that. Or they need a lot of wickets like that.
Yeah, they need wickets and they need quickly. Because ILT20 Pearls, they don't really need a lot of runs from here onwards. Excellent start from Haider Ali, giving away just 1 run in his initial overs. 6 overs gone, 72 for 3.
That's the signal for the end of the power play. Umpire Kashif signaling that. This is Umpire Kashif's first DP World ILT20 tournament as an umpire. So, a lot of responsibility on him. He's been involved in cricket for quite a while now. Mr. Kashif, the umpire. Another spinner coming into the act. Farooq is the man. He bowled really well in the first match. Didn't get to bowl his quota of overs, but bowled really well on whatever opportunity he was given. by his captain.
Short delivery, cut away hard, will find the gap and will reach towards the boundary. So not a good start here from Mohammad Farooq.
Yeah, that was short and wide. That was there to be hit. We would have been calling out the batter had he not hit this. A fan code 4. So one good over and they're back at it again. I think more than good batting, this has been some very poor bowling from the bowling unit. Another one, this one behind point. That's going to be back-to-back fours.
Well, the game is running away now from Dubai Capitals development, and very, very quickly, Mohammad Farooq not really finding his line or length. Yeah, there you go. Fan code 4 moment for you. Nicely cut away into the gap and has screamed away towards the boundary.
Sweetly timed. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Just waited for the ball. Kamran is a good shot maker. And again, in this time, fielder gets in the way. Hafiz Almas, who hasn't really bowled yet. Mind you, it's just been 5 overs. 6 overs, in fact, now. This is the 7th over in progress. They're already at 80 for 3. Nicely run once again. Their camaraderie in terms of running between the wickets has been really good between Shahrukh Sheikh and Kamran Atta.
Yeah, you have to be very careful when you're running with Shahrukh Ahmed. He's always on the go, on the move the moment he hits it with his bat. He's like, yes, mate, 1 run there. Beautifully bowled. Good ball to finish off his first over. Nonetheless, a handy one for ILT20 Pearls. 7 gone, 81 for 3.
Heather Ali to continue. Very good bowler, Heather. Tossed up, nicely bowled. Gave away just a single in the first over, keeping things tight from one end. But they need to bowl like that from both the ends. A little concerned. Captain on your screen, Khalid Shah, making changes in the field.
Well, in terms of win percentage-wise, Faizan, I would say it's 90-10. 90 ILT, 20 Pearls, and 10 by Capitals Development. Quick single, shy the stumps, and he's made it. Once again, excellent communication between the batters.
And they don't need to take those singles though. But what they're doing is keeping the pressure on the fielders, keeping the pressure on the bowlers. Good running between the wickets. Even a direct hit. He was possibly home there. So last 30 balls, they've got 30 runs. That's good. But when you add on those 2 first overs to that, that has been the problem for the Capitals, the way they started things off. Poor throw. Lucky hit the batter. And another quick run.
I would like to see the inner fielders coming like 3 to 4 steps ahead. They can't really stop the singles at the moment, and that is exactly what ILT20 Pearls require at this stage of the game. 54 in 75 deliveries. I believe Dubai Capitals need a miracle from here onwards.
Slog sweep, goes big, gets it.
But that came right off the middle of the bat. Kamran Atta going down on one knee. Wasn't all that bad a delivery, but just has the ability to convert the good deliveries into bad ones. And that is a flat 6. What a tremendous hit.
Well, I think this pitch is much better than the last pitch that we saw the last couple of days. It is coming easily onto the bat here. It was stopping just a little bit in the first innings because it was dry and the sun was out. But since the time the lights have come out, it's looked like a batting paradise. And especially with one side really short because of that wicket that has been changed today. The leg side right now from this end is a very small side. That means there are a lot of runs. Both those batters, that has happened for the first time. Both those batters have dropped their bats. We'd like to take a look at that run once again. That's interesting. I've seen it for the very first time.
Yeah, comedy of errors in the middle. Both the batters losing control of their bats, and both the batters at the same time said, no, have a look at this.
Shahrukh losing his bat, Kamran losing his bat, and the backing of fielder losing the ball. Who's losing the match? That is the question. We'll come back, answer it for you. Change in bowling. Ibrar Ahmed comes into bowl. He's a very good bowler. But there are not enough runs on board to defend here. Single taken on the first ball. 91 for 3 now. Just 46 more runs required to win in 71 balls. Required run rate has now creeped below 4 runs and over.
Yeah, surely now ILT20 Pearls will be certainly trying to reach this target as quickly as they can. As I mentioned earlier, regarding the net run rate, it's going to become very handy. Short delivery and yet again another extra to the telly. A bit of a banter going on in the middle between Ibrar and Shahrukh. Well, they know each other very well off the field.
And that I think was a little harsh. That was touch and go, that wide. And yeah, certainly a banter. Shahrukh is not one to shy away from a few words. He likes that, in fact. And they are very good friends also. They play in the same team at the domestic circuit. But right now, they both want their teams to win.
Yeah, there's a mini battle going on between these two excellent cricketers. Ibrar Ahmed, we know, certainly can generate that extra pace. And on the other end, Shahrukh Ahmed is one of those batters. He won't bog down. He will try to go big.
Yorker, nicely bowled, well played. Oh, mix up.
Bro, yaar, Kami, मैं तेरे रन भागू, तू नहीं भागेगा? Bro, साथ यार है वो देखने यार.
I love stump mics. I love them. There's so much banter you get to hear from the ground. What Shahrukh Sheikh was saying, in case you missed out, was to his partner, I am running for your runs, you need to run for mine also. Look at that, he's still fuming. Good banter, good fun.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant to see this. Excellent bit of contest, mini battle going on between these two players. Going short, outside edge, and winning the battle is Ibrar Ahmed, getting a pricey wicket of Shahrukh Ahmed at a very important stage of this game.
Is that a twist in the tail? Because still runs are easily available. They have to get just 4 runs and over, but they have been picking up wickets regularly. And that's the 4th one. Not a good shot from Shahrukh. I think he was frustrated for some reason. It wasn't required. He had started well with 2 boundaries, and since then he's been really quiet. And he loses his wicket now. So it's 92 for 4. Shahrukh Ahmed departs. 9 of 15 deliveries.
Thank you.
Saeed Amin is the new batter coming out to bat here with 92 for 4. Required run rate just at 4 runs and over. Need to do that sensibly now. Or edge. Gone towards third. No problems. A single taken. Ibrar looks pumped up here.
But he's bowling a very fiery over here is Ibrar Ahmed. Might as well just take a gully, get some players catching, get a short cover, apply some extra pressure. Have a look at this. In no position whatsoever. Shahrukh just coming down the track and swinging the bat. And in the end, just threw away his wicket. Looked very promising. And there you go. Celebration says it all. Short delivery once again. This is some aggressive stuff we're witnessing by Ibrar Ahmed. What an over. Giving away just 3 runs and picking up a wicket. 9 gone, 93 for 4.
शाबाश इधर एक विकेट यहाँ पे बात बन जाएगी शाबाश.
The keeper telling his bowler, 1 more wicket and we can change the game. And that might just be the case, you never know. 4 wickets down, 93 on board. Runs have come in, 44 to get. But they've been losing wickets regularly. Saeed Amin off the mark on the first ball and now... Oh, mix up. A better throw would have had him. That's a very poor throw coming in.
Yeah, wayward throw coming in. And rightfully said Faizan, a better throw and it would have been a close call. This match is not over by any means. Brilliant delivery, firing onto the stumps, played it late, cut away into the hands. And there you go, rightfully said Faizan, a wayward throw.
They've been poor in the field to say the least, the Capitals unit. They've been under pressure right from the very first over. 22 runs were taken off that over. They started off with a couple of no balls, then a couple of wides. And the first legal delivery came in at the 5th ball of the over. And since then, momentum has been going towards Pearls.
Yeah, absolutely. And now they must be thinking at the back of their minds if they would have had a good start. They did pick up wickets initially, but the runs and the extras and no balls, well, they just couldn't control them. There you go. We'll just have a look at this once again. Umpire wants to be 100% sure. Yeah, it seems like he's comfortably back.
Just a better throw. Not even a direct hit. Just a better throw would have had the man. They're just a couple of wickets away from making, and they're still checking for it. So still not convinced, but I think he was home there. That is what it looked like from the naked eye. That is what it's looking like in the replay also. The hands coming down now. The bat has crossed the popping crease. So he's safe there. Took a lot of time umpire checking that one. And why not? Because this game, if a couple more wickets come in, Oves is hanging in the balance.
Yeah, that's what they need from here onwards. Wickets is what they need. Dot delivery. So pressure mounting on team ILT20 Pearls.
Haider Ali has bowled well. Hasn't picked up a wicket, but he's bowled well. Into his third over, has given away just 10 runs. So after that flurry of runs in the first 4 overs, things have started to slow down just a little bit. Nicely played. And there's going to be a 3 here. And they've taken it comfortably in the end.
Yeah, this is some smart batting here. Excellent shot, short delivery, cut it really hard. And that is all they need from here onwards. Singles, doubles. No need for those big shots at the moment. Not too sure. An umpire would want to just have a check on this one. And yeah, he's done a good job.
Running hard. We'll get there. And another wayward throw. Thinking of overthrows, won't go for it.
The fielder hasn't been up to the mark in this innings from Dubai Capital's development. We have seen a few close calls. We have seen a lot of droppers initially, Faizan, in those initial couple of overs.
Yeah, the first drop came in at a free hit delivery. It was spilled over for a 6. Then another drop that was spilled for another 6. And a drop that was spilled for a 4. So not just wickets. They've let go of a lot of runs because of those misfields. End of the 10th. Good work from Haider Ali to stop that one from going towards the boundary. Or in fact going towards long on for a single. It's 10 overs gone. They're looking good. 97 for 4 now, Pearls. There's going to be a change in the combox. Rashid and Shoaib will take you further down the road for the next 10 overs.
Thank you, Faizan and Wais. 97 for 4 after 10 overs. Abrar continues. That's a good looking shot down towards deep third. They'll pick up a single. The ILT20 Pearl side has looked good. They've started off well, especially in the first few overs. Got that momentum going, which is why, even though they've lost wickets, the required run rate is in check. Some good bowling, though, from the Dubai Capitals development team. They have picked up wickets, and in the last few overs, they've kept a check in on the runs. That's another good delivery. Hurrying on to Musaid Amin.
Yes, what seemed to be a one-sided run chase is now changed in the favour of Dubai Capital's development team. We always knew that they've got some top quality bowling. And there was always going to be a contest between the bowlers of Dubai Capital's development team and the batters of the ILT20 Pearls. And currently, I think it's evenly poised, I would say. Oh, a good delivery. They're appealing and the finger goes up. Wicket number 5 down. Dubai Capital's development team are back in the game, and how?
Well, that's a superb delivery from Abrar Ahmed. Musaid Amin wanted to cut that behind point or guide it towards deep third. Gets a thin edge. A few fumbles from Adib Usmani behind the wickets, but manages to complete the catch easily. Musaid gone after scoring 4 of 8 deliveries. Another one falls here for the ILT20 Pearls team. 98 for 5 after 10.3.
So the new batter in for ILT20 Pearls is Harshit Seth. And Kamran Atta, his responsibility is now even more. Not many runs needed. 39, required rate is 4 and over. But it's the wickets column that is a big concern for ILT20 Pearls. 5 top order batters back in the hut. Rashid.
You're right. I think it's Kamran Atta who holds the key to this run chase now for the ILT20 Pearls team. But Harshit Seth, he can bat as well. Just needs to make sure that he stays out there. But very good bowling this from Abrar Ahmed. Starts off with a low full toss, played straight to point. Let's have a look at that wicket once again. It was a very good delivery. Cramped him for room and nicely taken behind the stumps. This kind of delivery, the back of length deliveries, has been causing a lot of trouble for a lot of batters in this tournament.
Yes, and nothing short really. He was not on the front foot, not on the back foot. Usaid was caught somewhere in the middle and is now back in the hut. Now it's on the new batter Harshit to give company to Kamran Atta, who's looked good. 28 of 21 for him. And as long as he is there, ILT20 Pearls will feel that they can chase those 39 runs.
Absolutely. Need somebody to just be there with him. Harshit Seth can afford to take his time. Courtesy brilliant start the ILT20 Pearls had at the start of the innings. Short delivery outside off stump. There was width but doesn't connect. And will be the end of the over. Another brilliant over, this one from Abrar Ahmed. That was a lot shorter than he would have liked to bowl. Nonetheless, dot ball to end over number 11. It's 98 for 5. Heather Ali to continue. That's nicely played. Beats the fielder behind point. Won't go all the way. I think Farhan Khan has done well to keep it in play, but they'll manage to pick up 3 runs. Very good running between the wickets.
Yeah, this is what they want. The 100 comes up with those 3 runs. It's not about boundaries at the moment. If they can just find gaps and keep rotating strike, that's all they need. It's not a big total, and they definitely have scored bulk of the runs now. Just 36 more needed. Flighted from Hyder Ali.
Yeah, you're right, but this is their opportunity. If they can get another fielder close in to stop the single from being taken and keep Harshit Seth on strike, build that pressure, that might produce a wicket that they're looking for, because it's going to be about wickets. If the ILT20 Pearls go on to play the 20 overs, they're surely going to cross the line. So Dubai Capital's development team needs to pick up wickets at regular intervals. Don't let any partnership flourish. Meanwhile, that's a good looking shot from Harshit off the back foot. Nicely played towards the sweeper. He'll get off the mark with that single.
And that was a good shot, and that has brought Kamran Atta back on strike, who's been on the non-striking end for some time. He holds the key, as you pointed out. He's the man who can win it for ILT20 Pearls. And that is the wicket that Haider Ali will be looking for. Excellent fielding at covers by the captain Khalid. Doesn't give away that single, and that's what you need. You need 100% commitment from the fielders, especially when they are lagging behind in terms of the game. Oh, a misfield, and that will allow them another run. And that will be the end of the over as well. A good spell from Haider Ali, has been wicketless, but has conceded only 19. 12 overs, 103 for 5.
Changing the bowling, it's going to be Umeed Rahman, the youngster, to come in and bowl this over. He's given away 26 in his 2, picked up a wicket. Oh, that wasn't required there from Kamran Atta. A rush of blood for him. Very lucky that he's still out there.
Yeah, for a moment he thought that it's going to be middled well, but that just seemed away and very close to the edge of the bat. And you can see Adib Usmani now taking turns, giving Kamran Atta a taste of his own medicine. He was there in the first innings behind the stumps with the gloves, chirping around with every batter who came into bat. And now it's his time to face some sweet chin music.
Well, Kamran Atta is a character. This is not going to bother him. He needs to play more sensibly. Down the leg side will be a wide. This is something that the Dubai Capitals development team needs to control. They started off with a lot of extras, which is haunting them right now. They can't continue to keep bowling like that.
Oh, very interesting point there, Rashid. I think if they wouldn't have given away those freebies earlier on, this would have been a much different situation. With 5 wickets down and maybe around 85-90, this could have been very, very fruitful for Dubai Capitals. Not to be. This is Kamran Atta for you. He plays a fearless brand of cricket, and not many are as courageous as Kamran Atta.
Well, that's brought him a lot of success as a batter. Kamran Atta, the courageous nature of his batting, and continues to display that. Now, some might say it's not very sensible with the kind of position they are in, but, well, you play your natural game.
Oh, goes big again. It's gone. Well, we are searching for it, but it's gone the distance, I think. It takes the top edge and flies over fine leg for a 6. And we've termed a new coin, a name for Kamran. It's Courageous Kamran out there in the middle.
Well, I think that was one shot too many. He's very lucky that it didn't go into the hands of the fielder. It's dropped. Can you believe it? That was an opportunity. We've seen that in the replay. It was an opportunity at fine leg. Farhan Khan there dropping the catch, and that's gone all the way for a maximum. So, Courageous Kamran has not done all that well. Just needs to settle down. Comes down once again. Gets the outside edge this time. That's gone towards deep third, and it will be a boundary. He wants to finish it off in style.
Yes, fortune favors the brave. I think he's very lucky, and he wants to cash in on all the luck he can get. Again, that faint edge that flies towards the deep third. Just enough to beat the keeper. He moves on to 48 of just 28 deliveries.
What a knock this has been. Although I think he can be more sensible in his approach now. Just 17 more required. Yeah, nicely tucks it around the corner. He's looking for 2. He's called for 2, and I think he'll get them very easily. This is superb. This is what Kamran Atta needs to do. Now 15 more required.
Well, brings his 50 up. Counter-attack of the highest quality from the true fighter when it comes to cricket. Never gives up and always contributes whenever the team needs him. 50 of 29 for Kamran Atta. An excellent innings under pressure with all those stars in that lineup. It's Kamran who has shown the brightest.
Yeah, what a knock this has been under pressure. But now half the job is done. He needs to make sure he stays there till the end unbeaten. Oh, that's gone up, miles up in the air. This is an opportunity. Fielder settles and takes it. Farooq Mohammad is a very, very safe fielder. That was a very difficult catch, but he's managed to take it. And Kamran Atta, well, I think this is terrible.
Well, the rush of blood for Kamran Atta. Just wanted to keep going at it. This time he just gets a lot of elevation and no distance. Would have wanted to finish the game off, but this is how he plays. It was in the air and stayed there for a long, long time. And Farooq Mohammad, well, he is got the safest pair of hands that you can find in the UAE. 50 for Kamran Atta as he walks back. A strike rate of 166. He's brought ILT20 Pearls very close to victory. 122 for 6.
Bowling right arm over. सही है ना फारूक? दाव को राइट ही दे बस स्ट्राइक मारने मार होल के लेफ्ट ही दे.
Farooq Mohammad comes into the attack. And that's dropped, is it? Well, it was a difficult take, but more importantly, it's gone for a boundary.
Yes, I think he didn't start off pretty well. He didn't anticipate that ball. And you can see that just couldn't. Yeah, good try. Not a bad try. But 4 runs is the result.
Yeah, I think that's a very good try. That would have been a fabulous catch. I think it's Junaid Afridi there. Goes for another one. I think he's connected better this time. That might go all the way. It does. What a good hit this from Harshit Seth after the departure of Kamran Atta. He's taken things into his own hands.
Yes, they want to finish it off quickly now. In the slot, not the best of deliveries that Farooq has bowled. And he's played that right from the meat of the bat. It sounded so well, so good. And the result is 6 runs.
But I think this is very smart thinking from the management of the ILT20 Pearls team. The last game, they took it a little deeper than they wanted to and didn't get the required run rate they were looking at. And this being a short tournament, the run rate might come into play, which is why I think now they want to finish this off quickly and get a better run rate.
And that advantage is definitely going to help teams who can finish games quickly. ILT20 Pearls now just need 4 runs in 39 balls. They look to finish in the next 3 deliveries with Uzair Khan on strike. Nicely played. In no hurry, which is good to see.
Well, he's a very smart cricketer, Uzair Khan. He's picked up 5 wickets today, the first 5er of the tournament. And with the bat in hand, like you said, he's very sensible.
That'll be a wide. Mohammad Farooq anticipating, predicting that Uzair Khan might go big on the next delivery, so he bowls it wide and away from him. Just a bit too wide from Farooq.
Yeah, the extras have been a problem. Goes to the reverse hit, connects and connects well. They'll run away towards the boundary and that will seal the deal for the ILT20 Pearls. This is a magnificent victory for them. Points and an increase in the run rate as well.
Yes, a very sensible, clinical run chase from the ILT20 Pearls. That's the winning moment, a reverse sweep from Uzair Khan, who's got a fifer to his name. It has been a night that Uzair Khan will remember for a long, long time. ILT20 Pearls get a comfortable win against the Dubai Capitals development side. Pearls winning the game by 4 wickets in this match number 5 of the DP World ILT20 development tournament.
Well, and they proved to be the first team winning a game while chasing. We haven't seen that throughout the tournament, so that myth is out of the way. Even if you lose the toss and you'll have to chase something, you can win if you bat well, if you bowl well, and your players execute the plans in the right way. First we saw Uzair with 5 wickets, and then with the bat, Asif Khan and Rohan Mustafa with that brilliant start. Alishan Sharfu going out early, 6 of 4 for him. But that innings from Rohan Mustafa and Asif Khan, 13 of 6 and 29 of 13, that is where the game was almost lost for the Dubai Capitals development side. Very good innings in the middle from Kamran Atta. Rush of blood for him, and he couldn't finish the game for the team, and the others contributing as well.
It's not just enough runs on the board. That was a concern for the Dubai Capitals development team. 160 could have been an ideal score. This wicket is not bad at all if you can apply yourselves. Well, the news is that ILT20 Pearls have won the game, and that's the bowling card for Dubai Capitals development team. 2 wickets for Farhan Khan, who was expensive today, and most of those runs have come on those no balls, which were then taken advantage of, and the free hits were dispatched for boundaries as well. Omid Rahman was expensive too in his 3 overs, giving away 45, but he got 2 wickets. Haider Ali was the most economical bowler, who gave away just 19 runs in his 4 overs. Farooq Moman was expensive as well. So that's the match summary then. It was Dubai Capitals development team that won the toss and decided to bat first. Just couldn't put enough runs on the board. 136 is all they could muster in that first innings, thanks to that late innings contribution from Hafiz Almas, scoring 38 of 29. Afridi scoring 34 at the top for them. Pick of the bowlers, of course, for the ILT20 Pearls was Uzair Khan, who got 5 wickets in his 4 overs, conceding just 18 runs. Rohan Mustafa, Harshit Seth contributing with the ball as well. 2 wickets for them, and Shahid Iqbal getting a wicket to his name. In reply, it was Pearls who got to that total and got to it comfortably in the end. So that's the fixtures for the day. We just saw ILT20 Pearls beating Dubai Capitals development team in this match, and the one that's about to start in a few moments from now is going to be Desert Vipers development team taking on the Thunderbolts, the ILT20 Thunderbolts. Well, let's look at the highlights then of this entire match. It was Dubai Capitals who won the toss, decided to bat first, and they just got off to a shaky start, and since that wicket that fell, they just couldn't make a comeback in the game. They did get a few boundaries here and there, but overall you need somebody who can play till the end, and that has been the winning formula. We saw Ritya Arvind doing that yesterday. We saw Kamran Atta doing that today for his side as well. You need to spend time up there in the middle, and once you do that, you get value for your shots, and that is something which was missing from that innings of Dubai Capitals development team, and Uzair Khan's brilliance was there for everybody to be seen. Rohan Mustafa, as usual, he's always a contributor to the game, got a good cotton bowled and brought Pearls back in that game, taking that wicket of Junaid Khan.
Yeah, I think they did really well with the ball. The plans were set, and those were executed really nicely. Some good catching as well. The ground fielding was superb from the ILT20 development side, and they bowled in the right areas. I think they didn't give too many freebies, they didn't give away too many extras, and towards the end of the innings, if you've got a bowler like Uzair Ali Khan, he can certainly put a break on the scoring, and that's what he did. Everybody, all the bowlers contributing to the effort. We saw Rohan Mustafa picking up a couple of wickets, Harshit Seth with a couple of wickets as well, Shahid Iqbal Bhutta with a wicket. But Uzair Ali Khan was on a different level altogether. He's been brilliant in this tournament, picked up 3 wickets in his first game and has followed it up with a 5 for tonight. What an effort by the fast bowler. And none of the batters from the Dubai Capital development side had any answers to his bowling. They couldn't get many runs. 138 is all they could get, and which at the end proved to be quite a lot. And when the Pearls came in, this was Shah Rukh Khan with a brilliant catch to give Uzair his 4th wicket. And the last one, well, he deserved a 5 for tonight. He was brilliant and got it at the end. With the ball in hand, the Dubai Capital's development side, I think they started off well by picking up the wicket of Ali Shan, but the extras and the no balls, that was a sign of concern for them. Asif Ali Khan and Rohan Mustafa, they were brilliant in that phase, the early phase, the power play, which we always talk about. Once you get a good start in the power play, more often than not, you tend to do well and go on to win the game.
Yes, they just took the game away from the Dubai Capitals in that power play. Both the senior statesmen in the ILT20 Pearls side ensured that they got those quick runs, and their fielding for the Dubai Capitals also was not all that great tonight. So some big hits. That was a soft way to get out, a soft dismissal for Rohan Mustafa, caught and bowled by Farhan. And after that, it was Kamran Atta with a brilliance. Well, that was a brilliant delivery from Omid, which just took those bails off from that Asif Khan innings. And in the end, it was all about getting those boundaries and also rotating strike in the middle. Kamran was sensible in his first few deliveries, was also punishing the loose deliveries, and in the process, he ensured that they kept the run rate in check. It was always around 4 when these two were batting. Shah Rukh couldn't perform with the bat tonight. Adib Usmani with the catch and Ibrar Ahmed with that wicket of Shah Rukh Sheikh. Another wicket fell pretty quickly. Ibrar definitely was bowling at the right length. Usaid was the latest victim, and then came this blitzer of an innings from Kamran Atta, got to his 50, and soon after was caught by Farooq Mohammad, who took a very good catch at point, ensuring that he sends Kamran Atta back. That was some really good hitting from Harshit Seth, and that is the winning moment coming rightfully from the man of the moment. It was Uzair Ali Khan with those winning runs. Well, it's time for us to find out who the player of the match is. Quite a few contenders there. Let's quickly find out who is it going to be. We've got Faizan Khan waiting for the post-match presentation.
Yes, we are here for the post-match presentation. What a wonderful victory it was for Pearls. They were shining bright today, the whole match today, with the bat and with the ball also, especially with the ball. With me in the presentation party is our match referee, always looking very, very tip-top, up to the mark, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. And, of course, the player of the match, no prizes for guessing this one. For his 5 wickets in a T20 game, it is Uzair Ali Khan. Come on, Uzair, pick up your prize. You totally deserve it. It was absolutely amazing from you. 4 overs, 18 runs, picking up 5 wickets. Uzair, you should be in a habit of taking interviews now, because you've given so many since yesterday. So 2 player of the match awards in the first 2 games. How do you feel?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, thanks to Almighty Allah, and of course, it's been a pleasure, and I'm so happy because, to be honest, contribution for the team is the most important thing, and Alhamdulillah, whenever they trusted me, and I delivered.
You are a proper all-rounder. So what pleases you more, runs with the bat or wickets like this today?
I enjoyed bowling more than batting, because I love to be. I used to be a bowling all-rounder, so batting in the edge, but I love to bowl.
Were you a little on the edge when wickets started falling for your innings?
Yeah, it seems like, because they scored 136 runs, and the way wicket was behaving, it feel like that if they took early on wickets, and then they have a good chance. But Alhamdulillah, batsmen batted very good, and then we finished it off.
Uzair, what is the mantra of bowling on wickets like these? Because these are difficult wickets already. So what is it that you do? Do you try something extra, or do you just go back to the basics?
Especially in these types of wicket, I usually try to bowl and in the right channel, because there is some sport for the fast bowlers and you don't need to do any extra things, and just put it, your efforts in the right area and just bowl in the right areas, and then you will be get rewarded.
Is this one of the best bowling performances that you've done in this year?
Yeah. Alhamdulillah, and inshallah I will try to continue in the next matches as well.
Wish you all the very best for the remainder of the tournament, Uzair. Great to see you bowl the way you did. Well, that was Uzair Ali Khan. Brilliant performance coming in from him, and he is a man of few words. He is very humble and modest, and that shows in his nature and in his lethal bowling as well. It's back to the comms for now.
Well, thank you, Faizan. Uzair Ali Khan, consecutive Player of the Match awards for him. Let's look at that recap again of this game between Dubai Capitals development team and the ILT20 Pearls. Capitals batting first got to 136. Hafiz Almas top scoring with 38 runs. Uzair Khan getting 5 wickets. In reply, Pearls got to 138 in a matter of 14 overs. It was a brilliant performance with the bat. Kamran Atta scoring 50. Quick fire 29 from Asif and 13 of 6 deliveries for Rohan Mustafa. Next match coming up is going to be Desert Vipers development team taking on the ILT20 Thunderbolts live at 9 o'clock local time. We do look forward to your company, so make sure you join us then. Until then, take care.
नस नस में लगे कुछ नहीं अब पसीने उठने वाला है एक तूफान जूतों के फीते लगे कसने बूम जब चलेगा हल्ला मचेगा शोर भाई कैच पकड़ना मैच छलक जाए हाथ से बॉय बाजी मार जा चाहे शारजा चाहे दुबई मैदान में और जान लगा और कर दे तबाही get up keep on moving get up and hit that shot get up don't stop the music होने रे हल्ला